That's right, baby. We are back on a Saturday to blow your eardrums out. What's happening? Woo! There is a lot going on right now, guys. There is a lot to talk about, a lot of stuff to get into. The first thing I want to get into is just to say hi. What's going on, fellas? Eric LeBron, how are things on the left coast this morning?
Hot.
This afternoon.
Hot, bro. Hot. It's fucking October. It was like 90 degrees yesterday, bro. It's like fucking currently 81 right now.
Dang.
It's fucking hot. So I don't know what's going on. You guys enjoy this fall season and all this stuff in this cool weather? Yeah,
I will.
We're California. It's just hot all the fucking time.
I'm happy. It's your weekly SDL weather report, which we typically do at the top of the show.
Yeah.
I am happy to report it became fall over here on the East Coast.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Although right now it has started raining in New Jersey right now, and apparently there's a nor'easter bearing down on us. It's supposed to hit, I think, later tonight or something like that. But this morning it was overcast and cool, and I could not have been happier.
Nice.
Beautiful, beautiful fall weather. Ryan, how you doing, man? So RyGon and I both attended New York Comic-Con this week. I was there Wednesday, the day before the convention opened, for a seminar, but that meant I got to walk the floor of the convention as it was being constructed and set up.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. I mean, it was basically like a construction zone. So you kind of had to like maneuver around like the forklifts and stuff like that. And then I was back there on Thursday, met up with RyGon. We hung out on Thursday. And then Ryan was back on Friday. I had work on Friday and I couldn't go. So, Brian, my man, how are you recuperating after the madness that is freaking NYCC?
I'll tell you what, man. I appreciate you making sure I didn't die, because it was a rough time. I thought I was going to pass out. Had my man Hedgehog making sure I was, not going to hit my head if I hit the concrete floor, but it was a whirlwind. So much so that it kicked my ass Thursday. I only stayed for like 3 hours on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What was going on with you that you were...
Dude, I don't know. My head started hurting. Everything started spinning. I started sweating real bad.
Oh, wow.
And Jonathan was like, dude, you need to go to what is it? Because they got medical services.
They've got like a medical station right there. We were right next to it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had to grab some Tylenol, sit down for a bit, and then we were right back at it. Good to go.
Would you not eat or you not drink anything? Or
no, I was eating, drinking. I was completely hydrated. I made sure, Jonathan made sure, he went and filled my water bottle for me, which I appreciate, man.
What a friend. Look at that.
Yeah.
Way to go, dude. Way to go.
This guy's like, here, man, I need to go rest. So I'm just chill. Like, you go back to the Hasbro booth, whatever you need to do. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna stay right here.
It kind of reminds me of the Jesse Arnold situation in 22 at a LegionsCon, where he kind of had that panic attack or whatever was going on with him, and yeah, he didn't look so hot, bro. And I was kind of scared, but luckily, like I said, not that any of us wouldn't have stepped up and kind of looked out for him, but we had Pete McCarthy there, firefighter Pete, and he jumped in and looked after him and made sure he was okay, and everything was fine. After a couple minutes and letting him kind of get his bearings about him. But good for you guys that you guys like I said, you looked out for him, and yeah, glad to hear that you were okay, dude. That's kind of sketchy, especially when you know something's definitely wrong with you and you know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, that's crazy.
I will say the highlight: Red Hood is mine. Mezco Red Hood is finally mine.
Did you actually buy one or did you order one?
No, I went and got it at the convention.
Sick, bro. Sick.
Because he was mine right away.
Congrats, bro. Hell yeah. What do you got there? What is that?
This is, hold on.
Oh, that's that fucking giant ass. That, what is that? Like that Yeti or the fucking.
Yeah, it's 2-pack. So it's like Arctic Doc Nocturnal and like a big giant white and blue Yeti
That's so
2-pack with a
dope.
bunch of accessories. Oh,
That
man.
Yeti is fucking huge, bro. I didn't realize how big that thing was, dude. That thing is huge.
I'm very
up.
excited about it.
Light up features.
What did that run, bro? If you don't mind me asking.
Dude,
Yeah.
so expensive.
No
You know,
shit.
oh my God. Like it was 200 on the pre-order, right? It was 200 on the pre-order, but like shipping and everything was like another $40 or something like that. Somebody can correct me if that's not exactly right, but it's something like that. That's what it was on the pre-order. And I said, F blank the pre-order on this, because I was cranky last year when they did that with their last New York Comic Con Doc Knock, where they put them up for pre-order, but they called it in stock, right? And they did. I swear on the initial listing they didn't say this, but then they updated the listing later. I believe that's correct. If that's inaccurate, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure that's right. They updated it to say that it wasn't going to ship until after New York Comic Con. So basically, they got a bunch of people who freaking it's still in there right now.
Dave knows.
A bunch of people who freaking spent money on the figure like I did and had to wait. And then I went to New York Comic Con and they had like a bunch there. So I was like, no, you know what? If I get it, I'm going to get it at the con.
Mm-hmm.
At the con, the price all in $240.
Oh man,
the same thing. Like,
yeah.
And it was
they're like, we're gonna get you anyways.
That's why. And I even said to the guy, I'm like, what is that? The New York Comic Con tax? He's like, no, it's not the New York Comic Con tax. But I'm like, dude, but like it was 200 on the pre-order, and then it was 40 for shipping and everything.
Yeah,
there's no shipping.
They'll get you regardless, bro.
It like the receipt says tariffs and logistics.
Oh fuck me.
Plus,
yeah.
And I didn't realize this. Ryan told me this, which makes sense, but I didn't realize it. When you buy stuff at New York Comic Con, they charge you New York sales tax, which is expensive. So
what's tax in New York? Do you know?
It's like 9%. It shifts because it was like 8.887 or something like that. I don't know.
Yikes.
Crazy,
bro.
So that was like, but I went in. It was the one thing that I wanted. The set looks amazing, like online, and I am gonna open. I might even open. I'm gonna open it during the stream today. But
nice.
Bro.
Here,
let me.
That is fucking dope, bro. That is a great looking figure. Congrats on that, dude. As soon as I saw that, I was like, RyGon's getting this for sure.
Mm-hmm. And this is it's not a vest. Let me see if I can get it to. Course now.
Yeah, it's getting better. It looks good there.
That is
so when you can actually
articulate in that, that's fucking super dope. Oh yeah,
that jacket fits tight too.
Yeah, dude, this jacket's
that is super dope, dude. Man, that's a good looking figure, bro. They did that right, dude.
The red.
Like I said, I'm not a DC fucking fanboy, but I mean, from your opinion, is that figure choice or what, dude?
Oh, absolutely.
Super dope.
Is it your
dream choice, hood? Dude? That fucking shirt is dope too, dude. That's fucking sick, bro. That fucking that metallic finish on that paint job is epic.
You know what I was thinking? It would be cool to take that head and put it on the red jet.
Yep. I was going to say, that's got red jet. That's got red jet vibes all over it, bro.
So now you need a second one.
Yeah.
Just for the head.
Or just the head sculpt.
Yeah. Badass.
Oh, man. Yeah, there you go.
So super chat, first super chat of the day from Curtis, Art by Ackerman. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed already, check out the Art by Ackerman YouTube channel on YouTube. Curtis with a $9.99 super chat. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. He says, the kids are coming over to hang out and watch a movie, so I can't stay. We'll miss you. Just wanted to say I love SDL. Nice. Eat shit Sonic. Nice. And hope to see you all at 7 p.m. Eastern for my 2K subscribers giveaway event. Love you all. Yes. Tonight, Saturday, 7 o'clock on the Art by Ackerman channel. Curtis is having a special giveaway, celebration special, 7 p.m. He's going to do a ton of giveaways. You know, Curtis, he's going to give away some ridiculous stuff too. I think there's a certain number of giveaways that are there that are available for people who are there live during the event. And I think there's some others that he's going to give away that can go to any channel member. So check that out. Hopefully I remember to say this at the end of the stream too. 7:00 art by Ackerman. Thank you for the super chat, Curtis.
Hell
and
yeah.
congratulations on 2,000 subscribers
Big
in less than a
bro.
year.
Yeah, hell yeah. And now I'm going to be haunted by what they're going to watch because Curtis didn't let us know. So thanks, Curtis.
Right? What do you think it is?
It could be anything. It could be a Halloween type movie. It could be a family
Hopefully it's a
movie. Who
Halloween
knows,
movie.
dude? Speaking of movies,
Yep.
only because I wasn't going to pay for it on one of the other streams where you have to pay to watch or whatever, but it finally got added to HBO Max, and I finally got to watch it. I watched that Demi Moore film, The Substance or whatever.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I heard about that.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was pretty wild. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Worth watching?
Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. It was. I mean, it wasn't like mind blowing or anything, but I thought it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. Guasue.
We were watching.
Hello, what up?
What's up, everybody? Definitely, it's Halloween all the time right now in the Hedgehog household. So last night we were watching some. We watched I had it on anyway while we were like doing stuff. Scream 1. Then Scream 2, which is not something. Scream 1 I've probably seen like 60 times.
Yeah.
Scream 2 I've probably seen 1.5 times. And then I fell asleep, but 2 low-key awesome Halloween movies. Halloween 4 and Halloween 5. A lot of people think of those as when
I've never seen either one of those.
I haven't either.
They're pretty good. The intro to Halloween
was the last one I saw. Yeah.
So.
Maybe
and
I'll
then
put it on the watch list.
That was all on AMC. AMC does a great job during Halloween. AMC is fantastic. Right now they're doing a marathon. They're running every single Final Destination movie. They started at 1:00.
Oh, so nice.
Chase is up there right now playing Nintendo and watching Final Destination. So
that's funny.
Nice.
Yeah, every October, man, I bust out every horror DVD I could drum up in my collection, and I've been doing a bunch of the right now I'm going through a bunch of the Stephen King movies, Carrie, The Shining, Christine. I just watched the other day. I watched Pet Sematary and Silver Bullet. I watched that the other day, which is a classic Halloween type movie, so horror type film, but
original Pet Sematary, right?
Yeah, original Pet Sematary. Yeah,
the new one, the remake blows.
Yeah, no. This is the I'm really all horror films, OG films for sure for me. I don't want to watch like, I don't watch Friday the 13th part 18. You know what I mean? Like I watch like the first 2 or 3 films, and that's good enough for me. I don't.
Here's
I don't need to watch Freddy versus Jason or Jason in Space or fucking. You know what I mean? Like, come on already. Like, enough of that shit.
See, I'll watch a sequel, and sometimes the more ridiculous they get, I'm fine with it. A reboot to me is different. Like, I don't need you to reboot it, but if you've given me like this is just a sequel and it's a good sequel, I might like it.
Yeah. Some films just need to be left alone, though. Some films are great films just as they are. I mean, and don't reboot them, please. You know what I mean? Don't try to remake a classic. It just doesn't happen. Not for me, at least. I mean, I don't know.
I do have an update too. So update. I have it on good authority that the Ackerman family is going to be watching a movie called 3:00 High.
Okay.
I'm not familiar. Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
So, what about 3:00 High? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so New York Comic-Con, very much a whirlwind. Like, it's definitely one of those things where it's like, wah, 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 wah. Like, that's why, you got to take care of yourself. And I'm glad you're feeling better now, Ryan. But like anything like that, like the festivals, concerts, conventions like that, where it's like involves like stress about like travel, and possibly hotel rooms, and then getting to the place, and then moving through crowds and all this stimulation. It can take a lot out of you, man. Like I was there on Thursday. I probably only did what, 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours, something like that. And when I left, I was trying to catch my bus, but I was ready to go at that point, Next year, I might try to do multiple days again, because there's just so much stuff to see, and you can't possibly see it like all of, but like 3 or 4 hours is enough for me to be like, all right, I've done enough for today, at least.
Yeah.
I did find Bits and Buttons on Friday, and I saw 1-6 Shooter, Trevor, and Steph.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What kind of stuff did they have there?
A little bit of everything. Star Wars, Four Horsemen stuff. I believe they had some like figure arts. I think they had some Hot Toys.
What's Bits and Buttons? Is that like a toy store or something, or is it?
I believe so.
Yeah. So when they had, like, it was last year and this year, the Horsemen didn't actually have like a Four Horsemen proper like booth specifically, but the Bits and Buttons, who I believe is, I would assume that they're a Four Horsemen Studios retailer. It was their booth. And it was sort of advertised that they would have Four Horsemen stuff. So I don't really know what like the relationship is between them, because the Horsemen did like advertise the booth, on their own accounts both years. So I don't know exactly what the relationship is there. But last year, in addition to Bits and Buttons or whatever they're called, having the booth and selling Horsemen figures and other figures, they had studio people there, like just kind of hanging out. Like Vern was there, and I forget, there was some other people there just to like talking to people and stuff like that. Cookie was there. And then this year it was just going to be, I think there's just, a lot going on right now. So,
interesting. Yeah. Obviously all mutual friends or in some way, shape or form either through the industry or just personal friends that probably own a toy shop or something like that. But that's cool. That's cool that they give them props and kind of shouted them out to let everybody know they were going to be there.
Yeah. It was cool though. So when I got there on Thursday, like I just made a beeline directly for the, so they are an authorized retailer for Four Horsemen, which makes sense. And then they must have coordinated with the Horsemen as far as, getting the publicity out there, as far as having the booth there for New York Comic-Con. But it's jam-packed. The Mezco booth again was bumping. Like when I first showed up there was like a whole, and Mezco was like the perfect like gathering point too for a lot of like YouTubers and Four Horsemen fans. And there was, I got there, I let Ryan know that's where I was. He came over to the Mezco booth. Art Gutierrez was there. Jay Shot and Machu were there. Damian Blake from D Blake Makes, he was there. Like we all just kind of like were meeting up like right there. Wade from Unparalleled Universe walked over. He was there. I don't know, just like a bunch of people. And here, let's maybe I could start showing some stuff here.
Now, it's my understanding that Wade flew in, went to NYCC, and then flew home. Is that right?
Yeah. I don't know, but I wouldn't be totally surprised.
Yeah, isn't Wade from California? Isn't he out here in the West Coast, right?
He is, yeah.
Baller status, bro.
Jesus.
That sounds exhausting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's so funny too. Every year that New York Comic Con comes up, I'm like, oh man, I fucking wish I could go. I wish I could go. And it's like, I should just jump on a plane and go. You know what I mean? But it's like one of those things that I literally had to plan out like months and months ahead. I couldn't just like overnight just decide to fucking jump on a plane. Work would be like, where the fuck are you? Like, oh, I'm in New York. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Sorry, guys, I'm not showing up for a couple days. I'm over here in New York. Like, what the hell?
But I mean, that would be awesome. But it would have to be like you'd have to come out and make like a trip, like three days.
Yeah. I would have to. It would have to be a trip. It would, like I said, I could never overnight something like that.
It would be cool though. Can you imagine? Like we could meet up, hang out at the con, and then go out in the city, and like where New York Comic Con happens. I don't know, Ryan, were we talking about that? I think you mentioned this, right? Where it's in New York City, yes, but the area of New York City where it is, it's kind of like away from things a little bit, where the Jacob Javits Center is. So it's a little bit like calmer around there. I mean, during New York Comic Con, it's crazy, but like, it's kind of a cool little area where it's at. The Jacob Javits Center is an awesome venue for it. It's absolutely monstrous. It's huge. And talking about Mezco, Trevor says I'll give him a pass for having Hagnon in their display.
That was
seen
cool.
that. That was cool.
So when I first showed up there, I was checking out the display, and I looked like in the bottom of this case, and what do I see? Arctic Doc Nocturnal fighting 3 Hagnons. How sweet is that?
Hell yeah.
I think the studio posted a better picture that they probably got from like they had somebody like D Amazing was working there. Maybe him or somebody opened the case, but this was the best shot I could get. But I thought that was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
And apparently it was like an official thing. Like, because after I posted these photos in the Cabal, Jeremy was like, yeah, he's like, we're happy to provide these for Mezco and we're big fans of theirs. And so Mezco had a really dope display.
Hell yeah.
So that's it.
I just finished watching your Mondo booth tour just before we jumped on too, man. Great job on that. Had a lot of good looking stuff there.
Dude, oh my God. It was so a couple of booths I definitely wanted to check out. Obviously, Mezco. Hasbro came back this year. I got to hand it to them. Hasbro, for the first time in a while, coming back and having a full booth, they did a nice job with their booth. So they had a pretty big space. And it was funny because they're in the convention, probably like a lot of big conventions like that. It's a massive convention floor. And then it's, each area is coded by a number. So you know what booth number it is, right? As you kind of go up in the numbers, like probably in the 3000s, that's where some of the really, really big companies are, like the Hello Kitty companies and Funko and stuff like that. Hasbro was in the thousands, more like in like the kind of the Mezco area. They're like in the 1300 alleyway. But Hasbro had like sort of like a display area, and we'll show some pictures a little bit later, with like glass cases with like new releases and stuff like that. And then they had like a purchase area where they were selling stuff. But they had a lot of cool stuff out. The displays looked really nice. And one thing they did really, really well, they had a bunch of like the Hasbro people, like the people that do like the live streams and stuff like that, out like hanging out with people and talking to them. And like, Lenny, who does a lot of the G.I. Joe stuff, he was there talking to people. Dan Yoon was there. He was out there talking to people. Jesse Falcon was out there like just hanging out, talking to people. So I thought they did a really nice job as far as the way they did things and setting up their booth and coming back for it, which I was happy to see, because after the pandemic, during the pandemic, a lot of companies, for a couple of years, there was no conventions really. And then when conventions started up again, some companies didn't seem too hot on, incurring the expense of, flying people out and flying product out and doing all this stuff when they were making plenty of sales just by doing stuff online. So I thought it was really cool to see Hasbro back, and I thought they did a really nice job with their booth.
Awesome. Hey, I want to reply to Sig.
Yep.
Sig, bro, I can go to Frankensons any day of the week, bro, that they're open. So if you're ever interested, bro, I know you're right there in Vegas. If you want to take a short road trip down to Casa LeBron for the weekend and hang out, bro, you're always welcome. The door's always open, and I would love to freaking take you out there and fucking have a great time. So let me know. Hit me up anytime, bro.
So you mentioned the where is that here? You mentioned the Mondo booth. So I'm just trying to find some good pictures here. Okay, I can at least start with these.
What's up, dude?
What's up, Eric?
All I could say, dude. All I could say is I sure am glad I'm not into He-Man 2000X, bro.
Dude, so for anybody that hasn't seen it yet, check out on my channel today. I posted a quick video I did of the Mondo booth at New York Comic Con. It's literally just me like walking around, looking at everything, and taking video of it. They had their 1/12 scale animated accurate real Ghostbusters figures, a whole display. And the thing that knocked me out, I have right over there, it's still in the box, believe it or not. They did 2-packs to start off with, right? So it's Peter Venkman and Sam Hain with all kinds of great accessories, beautiful proton streams, all that stuff. And initially I was like that's the only one I was going to get because they're really expensive. They're like moronically expensive. I assume it's licensing. But then the next release they came out with was Egon, who I really wanted Egon, and Boogeyman, who was probably the scariest cartoon villain I could remember from when I was a kid. So I got that too. And I was like, once you got 2, I'm like, all right, well, I'm not getting the Winston 2-pack because the villain he comes with, I don't care about, but they're doing like sort of like single releases that are a little bit cheaper. So I'll probably get the Winston. And I was like, once you get the Winston, I might as well get the Ray whenever he comes out. But the thing that knocked me out, maybe the one thing, my favorite surprise of all of New York Comic Con, is they made here. Does he actually have one? This is better if I actually show it, right? Yeah, here. Give me a second here because I want to show it.
Yeah, there was quite a few things in that booth that I was like, damn, dude, that's hard to pass on. Holy shit.
Here we go. There we go. Almost there, guys. I don't know. All right, this is probably the best I can do here. Oh, just bear with me a second here, guys. I don't like that picture. I'm trying to show you guys a picture that I like. Here we go. All right, this will do. Sorry for the delay there, but
it's all good, dude.
So I walk in there, and in their little Ghostbusters display, pop-ups, right? I don't want any coupon.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's fucking super cool.
They're doing a Janine, animated accurate Janine, and she comes with her desk with all her stuff on
awesome. That's awesome.
She looks so cool.
Yeah.
Looks so
that's super dope, dude.
Great.
Yeah.
They did such a good job. And I was like, oh no, am I gonna have to buy a Janine with a desk? Like, look at this. Oh my God.
Did they have pricing on it yet, or was it just like a tease?
No, they didn't.
TBD, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So coming up in 2026, I guess they'll solicit her. But look, she got the phone, the computer, her little book, she got the bell. We got one. Although that's from
the glasses on the end of her nose kind of thing. Yeah, it's so dope. That's so dope, dude. That's great.
That's the thing about this real Ghostbusters line is that it's literally like they stepped out of the cartoon, except maybe a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of, you know what, this particular line, the cartoon or animated line that they're doing, I love it because it totally reminds me of like when they first, I mean, obviously they've kept going and going and going with characters like probably none of us remember from the show, but when they started doing the Nickelodeon TMNT, the NECA line, when they started doing that, it was like, dude, it's like the cartoon just jumped right off of the screen into action figure form. So I really dig this. This is super, super dope, dude. They're doing a great job on this.
And the story about it is, and again, so here's the story as I sort of understand it. And I don't know if this is accurate, 100% accurate. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, But if anybody knows something different, let me know. But sort of how I remember this coming about was I was watching the Geek Dad Life live stream on Sunday nights. This is maybe 2 years ago at this point, maybe. Yeah, that's not for nothing, Sig. I got the 360 view. This Janine figure is hot. She's super hot. She's smoking.
Janine was hot, dude.
Yeah. But they I liked Annie Potts in the movie too. They showed Alex Brewer, who works for Mondo, but is obviously also an action figure fan, had done like these renders, like these mock-ups for 1/12 real Ghostbusters action figures. And they looked incredible. And it was like, oh my God, that's exactly what we would have wanted if we could have sat somebody down and told them, this is what we want for real Ghostbusters figures. And we were like, just make that. Like, oh my God, just make that. That's amazing. Sure enough, time goes by. Mondo gets the license and is making essentially the figures he designed. And I believe this is right. I think this is right, that he did those designs not as necessarily an employee of Mondo, but as a fan of action figures and being like, this would be cool if we could do this or somebody could do this type of thing. And then they got the license and that's what they're making. So pretty
Super
cool.
Dope. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. They're definitely doing these right, dude. Definitely doing them right.
And so here's the Sam Hain. Now this is I think they're doing like a special Halloween Sam Hain, and I think that's what this guy is here. But the display was really cool. They had all 4 Ghostbusters. The proton streams look really amazing. Like, it just looks so freaking cool. And they come with these other little guys and stuff. Beautiful. And I didn't expect to be like getting into like another real a Ghostbusters line. I have all 4 Ghostbusters from the Plasma series they did like 5 years ago or something like that. And then I went in on the Ectomobile HasLab they did last year, which I got an email about that I need to confirm my address, which I think that means it's going to be shipping out in the next month or so, probably month or two. So I'm going to have an Ectomobile with light up features and everything. And that comes with 4 Ghostbusters.
Jeez.
So I'm going to have a few Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Yeah. I have my Ghostbusters display is the, who was it? Was it Hasbro that did those?
Diamond did a set.
It was the movie ones with Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray.
Yes, I think Hasbro.
That was Hasbro that did those. So I have those, all 4 of those, and then I have a Jada Toys Ecto 1, and then I forgot where he came from. I forgot the name of the line, but they were like those die cast, like short, like stubby figures, but it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I have to pick up for that little display. I mean, it's just a little tiny display on one shelf. Obviously, it's Ghostbusters. So, I mean, what else could it be? But I got to pick up one of those Ghostbuster signs from D. Blake. Yep. Got to have those signs, man. It turns every shelf gold.
Yeah, I'm setting up an AEW shelf right now. So I'm going to need my AEW D. Blake sign.
Every time I go to that guy's booth, dude, no matter what, I pick up like 5 different signs, dude. It's freaking his signs are
so good.
Can't imagine like how the toy collecting community ever went through any type of genre of toys without having that guy making those signs, man. It's been like the icing on the cake for any collector's display. So good.
It's funny, you still don't see like a lot of like copycats. Like I've seen like a couple of places that have signs that
I've seen a couple of them, bro, and they can't hold a candle to his shit, dude. His stuff is so good, dude. It's so perfect.
Here, let me.
Yeah, I love his stuff, dude. Always support his shit, dude. Treat your shelves. Treat your shelves. That's all I'm saying.
Here we go. It's probably easiest just to do this. There we go. So yeah, so this is, I'm just going to show some of the video, not the whole thing. Oh, one thing I should mention that, so on my video here, at the end of it, I was just kind of looking at different things like in the booths there, and I saw they had like a prototype or a test shot of the 1/6 scale gargoyles Goliath they're doing, and they had Bronx right next to him. And Bronx is huge, and they were big enough where I was like, this is probably 2 separate releases, right? But I only saw one placard, so I went over to like the booth window and asked the dude who was standing there. I didn't put like the camera in his face because I don't want to put, cameras in people's faces, but you can hear the audio when I'm asking about the Goliath thing. That was actually Alex Brewer, and I didn't know it. I was talking to him at the end of this video, and I was like, damn it, I wish I had realized that's who it was. But yeah, they had a bunch of their cool 1/6 stuff out there. They had the buzz off on.
I like how Indy ignored you, bro.
Yeah, dude, I was like, look, it's Indy. And
he just like walked. Nobody was on that phone, bro. That's a
Yes.
total fucking. That's a total fucking. Like, I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just on my phone. Don't talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I like the little cliffhanger too. I was like, is that fucking that art piece by
Tom Whalen?
Tom Whalen. I was like, is he gonna say it? Is he gonna say it? Is it actually? It was like a cliffhanger moment. I was like, dude, don't end the video and not say it.
That's why I had initially it didn't have it in there. Yeah. And I cut it off because actually this is when I was in this booth, that's when Ryan came over and found me and was like, yo, I need to jump outside real quick. So I cut the video off there. But when I watched it through, I was like, oh, I mean, I got to let him know that yes, indeed, it is Tom Whalen.
Yeah. You left us hanging, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, great shots of this booth, though, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Ghostbusters look so good, and then right after this, I go over to the display right behind it that has like the 2000 and X figures, and that's kind of what I want to get to after this. So Andy asks, Hedgey, with your AEW, do you display your own champions or whoever's the actual champion? So multiple people will have belts because I love they do like their regular releases, the Jazzwares AEW figures have minimal accessories, but then they do deluxe versions called Supreme, and a lot of those guys come with belts. So multiple people will have belts. Here's the 2000 and X line here. Mostly everybody's probably seen this online or seen pictures and stuff, but in person they look exquisite, like absolutely fantastic. I'm not going in on any of them yet because they, again, very expensive. They're 1/12 scale, but they're like each figure is like 100-ish each. Like 105 to 125 is the range here, but they not feel like I didn't touch them. They look like deluxe figures. A couple of them come with like little display bases, mixed materials. So you got soft goods, fur, stuff like that. And that clawful just looks badass.
I was never a He-Man fan, but these would probably get me there.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. Holy shit.
Yeah. And like you said, Eric, anybody that's like a 2000 X head, probably.
Oh, they're in serious trouble, bro.
Yeah.
They're in serious trouble. But if you're a 2000 X fan, which I know a bunch of people are, that was way past my time with Masters, way past my time. So like I said, I thankfully have no ties to it, but I could see, dude, if I was a 2000 X fan, I'd be fucking shitting my pants right now because I'd be like, oh my God, these are so freaking dope. They look fantastic, bro. They look absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I didn't even know 2000 X was going on when it was.
Yeah, I literally the same thing. I've never watched an episode. I never knew anything about 2000X until literally like I was like ages and ages later, like an adult collector. And then a friend of mine was like, "Oh yeah, you ever get into?" I was like, "What the fuck is 2000X?" They're like, "Dude, you never seen He-Man 2000X?" I was like, "I didn't even know what the fuck that is." And yeah, I was like, "Oh shit."
I do grab some of the the figures now and again
Nice.
because I think the designs are really cool. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah, they are.
for being like essentially I hate to say it like this, a 25-year-old figure or thereabouts, right? 20 to 25 years old. The designs are pretty cool and they're not expensive at all. It's like people treat like 2000X like Power Force 2 basically. But so I don't know. I might get the Clawful. The Clawful would be maybe the one that I'd want to get here. But yeah, they also had a 1/6 scale Donatello who looks badass, totally badass.
Dude, I'm seriously glad I already have my quarter scale NECA Turtles movie turtles because I would totally, if I didn't have those, my wallet would be fucking screaming right now because I would totally order these. Those look amazing, dude.
Yeah, they look killer. They look so dope.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rick Jones says, why are domestic figures 100 now? Jeez, like,
yeah, isn't that the truth, bro?
Dude, yeah, like I got this freaking Mezco 2-pack. Essentially, like it's a 2-pack, each figure 120 by itself, right? The 2000X Mondo figures $100 each. Like, dude, that's why like you look at what was it, 55 for the Otho and the Urzok. Like that seems like stealing now.
Yeah, really, dude. I mean, if you look at the designs and stuff and the shit that those could easily, if they were any other company, those could easily be $100 figures.
Yeah.
The way pricing's going now, it's like you said, it's like the base price, like $100. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Another one I'm kind of glad I don't have any ties to that I was able to pass on is that Buzz Off. That's an amazing looking figure, and like I said, super stoked for anybody, which I know tons of people are Buzz Off fans, but yeah, I'm super glad I was able to pass on that.
Yeah, Kirby's like 2000X was very divisive at the time and still is, I guess. Especially the toy line was controversial in the collecting community.
I don't know what was controversial. I have no knowledge of that at all. So, like I said,
I assume that yeah, man, I hope not. I hope that's not actually going to happen. Yeah, so our government apparently threatened to levy 100% tariff above and beyond what it currently is for China. So hopefully that doesn't actually happen because holy shit. Yeah. Eric says that Buzz Off is a masterpiece. Oof.
Absolutely. Yeah, so, like I said, respect to all those people that are fans of that character, man. Because if you pass on that piece, you're missing a true piece of artwork, man. So dope.
Yeah,
I love how Mondo's been doing all those vinyls, man, of all the classic soundtracks from all the different movies. I mean, like I said, for vinyl collectors, that's epic, dude. Those vinyls are dope.
Yeah, it looked like their showcase one was the Jaws soundtrack right now. So, this is when I was talking to Alex Brewer and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the Mondo booth. Love the Mondo booth. Mezco was insane.
Mezco put out some teases. They finally solicited another Hoods figure. What, 3 years later?
Oh yeah, they're doing another one, huh?
Yeah.
Sick. Man, I'm jonesing on getting my freaking, what do I have on pre-order? I still have my Beetlejuice on pre-order, which I haven't received. And the one I'm really waiting on is that fucking Samurai Jack. Because I got one for me and I got one for my kid. I got 2 of them on that one because I know he's gonna fucking shit his pants when he sees that. Because that's a dope ass figure.
Yeah, I don't even remember the estimated like ship date for that Samurai Jack.
Yeah. I would have totally thought we would have gotten that freaking Beetlejuice in hand already a long time ago.
Yeah, he was there on display again at their booth. But it's funny. It's like, so they would have some figures listed as like available,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know what they meant by available, because at first I was like, oh, does that mean like they have them here? I'm like, wait, I ordered my Beetlejuice more than a year ago. where's my Beetlejuice?
Hey, maybe because it's a Keaton figure, it's going to take like 3 years.
Oh, God, man. I hope not, man. So the leader was out there. And
I remember having this Marvel Legend.
Yeah.
I remember I actually had to take a hand from another Marvel Legend with the pointing finger and repainted that yellow to add it to this figure to give him that fucking pose, because the hands he came with didn't have that. Old school customizing.
They also did a tease for they have on display currently a Foot Clan member for the turtle set.
I saw that in one of the groups. Yeah, that looks pretty dope.
Yeah. It's a lot of people are, I don't know, it's mixed from what I'm seeing, like comment wise. I mean, love what you love, hate what you hate, but
yeah. I love what NECA did with the Nickelodeon Foot Clan characters. They looked freaking amazing. I thought they looked dope. But anything else outside of that, I mean, like I said, to each his own on their opinion. Who's this?
That's the Hoods figure.
Oh, nice, dude. That looks sick, bro.
Letterman,
that's his name.
Pretty
that
cool.
Looks dope, bro.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and I keep saying I'm getting out of Mezco, but then they put out shit like this and they pull me right back in.
Yeah, bro. That is pretty sick.
Yeah. Oh, here's some of the Doc Knock display here. The arc. I mean, I don't know what's his actual name. The name of the set is Doc Nocturnal in the Case of the Shrieking Yeti.
Nice. So is this Doc not going to go with your frost goblins and your whole winter thing? I could only imagine it will, right?
Hell yeah. Also, what is that thing?
Yeah, what is that thing? That's crazy.
Ryan, we've never seen that before, right?
No, not that I know of.
Whoa, that's wicked looking. Giant ice spider, bro. Look at that display, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't even think I saw that. I don't think they had the ice spider out there on Thursday, did they?
I don't remember seeing it.
And there's
Mezco goes above and beyond with their displays, like with all their diodes and shit.
Is the Yeti figure electronic?
He has light up eyes.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Is this all the way? Yeah, okay. But, I mean, as you know, I'm a sucker for like Arctic themed characters and stuff anyway, and I think these look great.
Hell yeah.
And the mask on that Doc Knock is probably the best Doc Knock mask that they've released so far.
In my headcanon, that's just this character's head. Like,
yeah, it's so good looking.
Sick.
Super dope.
Here's their booth. Beautiful glass cases all around, showcasing most of their coolest stuff they'll have out there on display, which is cool. No Woodfords though. So check this little dude out.
Nice. He was ready.
Yeah. All right. I guess that might be it. All right. Thank you, Mezco. What else we got here?
Oh, I forgot to say, Friday, you could have just walked right up and bought Pythona. It was, when I got there, they still had, it wasn't sold out on the board.
Yeah, so Hasbro, one of Hasbro's exclusives was G.I. Joe Classified Pythona, Cobra La Pythona. Here we go. We'll just go right to their freaking thing over here.
Hey Ryan, did you end up ever selling a bunch of those mezcos you were trying to get rid of? Or are you still holding on to them? Are you get any deals on those or what?
I still got them. A lot of the figures, I'm keeping most of my DC stuff, but a lot of the figures that I have now are figures that everyone has, so nobody really, they don't really want them. It is what it is.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Because all the ones like Lone Roach, he's not going anywhere. I'm probably going to be buried with that damn figure.
Oh, the samurai one?
Yeah.
That fucking figure's dope as fuck, dude.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah,
it was cool to see because they had like all of the Gomez's just in one case.
I could show the Pythona here. Here's the Pythona. Yeah, so by the time I got there on Thursday, Pythona was sold out at the Hasbro booth. But she was available from Pulse to Pulse Premium members, which I am because I'm an idiot.
Sorry.
And was able to get an order for her in. And she was listed as in stock. So I hope that means she's going to be sent out soon, you know, that she's going to be coming out. But here's another one. This figure was like $47. And their price, I think, is still $25. Maybe it's $27 now for normal classifieds. And she comes with soft goods. She has a bunch of accessories, but it's not like some massive set, you know.
Not $50 worth, bro.
No, and with tax, it was $50.
Not for a Hasbro figure, dude. Wow.
The box, like, there's no. It's just like it's a cool looking box, but it's not like the
Nemesis Enforcer.
Yeah, it's not like anything special.
Yeah, so that's why, like, when Ryan and I were talking about it at the convention, I was like, they did a Nemesis Enforcer, and he was like deluxe, and I think he was probably around the same price, but he's a massive, beefy figure and has giant wings that he came with. So it's like, all right, even that I don't want to spend $50 on, but at least I can see that this box clearly has more stuff than a typical classified figure. Pythona is basically a typical classified figure. Maybe she's got more detail and more accessories, but again, I love the Cobra La movie, so I needed to have her. Plus, she's a character that hasn't really come out that often. They never made her at all in the vintage line. They made one. I always forget what it's called. I think in the 25th anniversary line for the special collector club edition or whatever, they did one, I think. But I have a custom 375 one. So I'm just cool. I'm just happy that this is coming out. So yeah, I spent the money on her.
And it was probably better you ordered because that was $46.99 before that New York tax.
Yes. So yeah.
That.
Although I would like to have her right now.
That's also true.
Here would be cool. Is there a way for me to do this? Oh yeah, this is cool too, though. Can I open these? Oh, I bet I can. Hold on a second.
At least a con exclusive box.
Like Serpentor type deal. Something like that.
Oh yeah, here we go. All right, where's the one that's 41 seconds? Here it is.
Trying to get to
Check this out.
Galactus! Yay!
Boom! The greatest cosplay ever done in the history of mankind. Look at this Galactus.
Oh, sorry, dude. Oh my God!
I was
Freaking
trying to follow Jonathan while he was trying to get this video, and he lost me because he just started in a full out sprint. He was like, "I gotta go, gotta get the video." Because I looked at something, I turned around and Jonathan was gone. I was like, "Hey, Bo, I don't know where the hell you went."
They did that cosplay, what, I guess at SDCC probably.
Yeah.
It was making the rounds online, and me and Ryan were just walking through, like, you know, the middle of the convention, and all of a sudden I saw him and I was like, oh my God, I gotta take video of this Galactus. So I had to, like, and there's like millions of people around, and of course he's getting mobbed, so I was trying to like cut through people or whatever. So then I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to head him off at the pass and like go around, and like as they're going this way. What's up?
Food for thought.
What's that?
The Four Horsemen studio need to partner with this guy so he could do a life-size walking Urzok in the convention.
How crazy would that be?
How fucking dope would that be?
That would be insane.
with his club and the whole nine, you know what I mean? You know that whoever that guy is, you know he could pull that off too. You know he'd fucking totally pull that off.
Oh yeah. They had a whole crew of people though, so it was like, and the funny thing was everybody was like in cosplay. You saw there was one other guy behind him that had like a huge cosplay, and then there was a chick that had like a light up costume that was crazy, and then there was another one that was Squirrel Girl, and another guy who was some type of like gladiator guy or whatever. But then they were like, they would have to stop sometimes and like, you know, do something with the suit, like fix this or fix that or whatever. But he was able to maneuver around pretty good, and the thing like lit up and everything.
Yeah, there's no way you could do that solo, bro. Not that big old ass costume. You definitely need a team of people like watching you.
Yeah, because they had to. It was like parting.
Oh
people.
yeah. I mean, yeah. You fuck, dude. I'd be kicking down booths in that fucking thing, dude. You know what I mean? I'd topple over right over a glass case or something and cause fucking havoc.
Yeah. All right, can you guys excuse me just for 1 second? I'll be right back.
Yeah, for sure. So any other pickups recently or from New York Comic-Con, dude?
So I only got one other figure from New York Comic-Con. It's a Hunter x Hunter figure arts figure, but
Okay.
I did get in my Jersey Devil.
Oh, nice.
And then so Ramen Toys actually teamed with Zika Toys. They put out one of their ramen vans, and it's called the Misery Machine. I just got that bad boy in 1/12 scale.
What is it? Is it grab it if you can.
A vehicle? Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Go for it. 1/12 scale vehicles. Holy shit! Yeah, I can't do it. Display room, people. Do you have display room for 1/12 vehicles? I don't. Oh wow! Look at that. Look at that.
So it's like the Scooby colors.
Oh man, that is fucking cool. Can you actually put figures inside? Do the doors work and everything? The doors open and everything?
Oh yeah, all of it. So
dude, you gotta wait for was it Jada Toys that's doing the Scooby-Doo line? You can get the whole team in there, bro. That is a fucking awesome looking van, dude.
No, I can't get it open, but
like
doors open. I put the black skulls in there, but you can't really see them. It's too dark.
Yeah. That is fucking epic, bro.
But it's badass because like it's nice because all of the like this, it's all magnetic.
Oh, that's cool.
Just pops on and off.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so like the spoiler. But yeah, dude, I
Sick,
saw
bro.
the Scooby and the fact that it was done like that decal, so fucking sick.
Yeah, that is awesome. That's a great pickup, dude. Or van, should I say?
And so originally they needed a 300 order quantity, I think was the minimum. And last time I looked, this was beginning of the year. Last time I looked, they only had 78, but I guess they worked out something with ramen to where everybody who pre-ordered, all the orders were going to be filled anyway.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah,
You're like,
so
geez,
I ended up getting it.
nice. So in reality, that's a very, very limited piece then.
Yeah, I mean, you can still, I think it's still up for pre-order, but I don't know when you're going to get it because I was like one of the first few to order it.
Yeah, yeah. That's
But
cool, man.
yeah, and then
Yeah. I can't even imagine what, like I said, if I did a quarter scale, or not a quarter scale, 1/12 scale vehicle. Did you see this, John? Look at this thing, dude.
Holy crap.
Isn't that cool?
That's great. But what is this from?
it's Zika Toys and Ramen Toys. It's the Ramen Raider, I believe it was called.
Does it have stickers where you can just make it the mystery machine?
No, this actually, it's all painted.
Oh,
The misery machine. That's so dope, dude. I told him, it would look good. That new Jada Toys Scooby-Doo line would look great with that.
Oh, I thought that's why he got it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. Does it have lights?
It's like a no-brainer, dude.
Can you see the
He's
black
got
skulls in
the
there?
black skulls in there. That's awesome, dude.
So it was.
dope.
I never even heard of this before. What's up, Mr. Lynn? Yeah, dude. Just a few more. Yeah. So you got your Jersey Devil, Ryan?
Yes, I got you remember I said I didn't, I asked if yours shipped. Then I got when I got home, they said, okay, your Jersey Devil shipped. And then this morning I got a thing saying it was out for delivery.
What the hell?
Just like that.
A bunch of people have theirs, like, and around here too. I haven't even gotten a shipping notice yet. And again, I realize there's a lot of orders to go out. I'm not complaining in that regard. I'm complaining because of FOMO. And I'm so excited about this figure. This was my number one figura obscura of all time that I would want. The Jersey Devil. I'm from New Jersey, for crying out loud.
See,
I don't even have a shipping notice yet. Damn it.
Folks, it doesn't always pay to live in New Jersey.
No. And I ordered mine the second that shit became, like, the second that shit hit, I bought it.
Philly in the house, baby. They're getting theirs.
What the hell, man? Like, and I'm going to treat it right. Like, I'm going to do a video for the Jersey Devil. I have a whole plan, for the video I was going to do for it. One thing. So there was actually a Jersey Devil festival scheduled for, what the fuck? I mean, congratulations.
Everybody let us got it.
Just lie. It'll be funnier that way.
That's hilarious.
There was a Jersey Devil festival with all kinds of crazy stuff like going on that was supposed to be today. So I wanted to shoot down there. It was going to be in Asbury Park and get some footage and stuff. And I thought it would have been cool, like, if I had the figure with me, because I bet a lot of those cryptid people would have been like stoked to see it. But if nothing else, I was going to get footage. I think there was, all kinds of like costuming and cryptid stuff and all kinds of Jersey Devil stuff. But they ended up freaking canceling it. Because of
weak, bro. I've seen pictures of that festival, and dude, some of those people that do the cosplay do freaking awesome Jersey Devils.
Yeah, there's the freaking mug.
All up in your face, bro.
He doesn't even live in New Jersey.
That's what makes it even better.
It's unbelievable. I live in New Jersey. I ordered it and I guess that, like, obviously doesn't have a direct correlation to when orders go out, because I smashed that purchase button immediately when it became available.
Ryan came with the cup.
No, Ryan must have gotten here. Jordan's like, well,
I don't want to upset him by showing him the figure.
Yeah. So I guess the implication was that Jordan was like, well, did you get like maybe the singles go out before the all-ins or whatever? I got an all-in. Ryan obviously did too because he's got the mug. Damn it. Sig got his. Doesn't Sig live in California?
He lives in Las Vegas, bro. And he never wanted it. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Oh, this is your most wanted figure. I'll see you in January, buddy. So, all right, I'm sure it'll come eventually. Cranky.
Caspar, what up, boy?
Oh, sorry. Yep. What's up, Casper? Yeah, I have no idea how it actually happens, but he'll come eventually. He'll show up.
Oh, the FOMO is palpable right now.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of news. Brian Lynn did a pre-sale for a lot of his dios.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, I grabbed a couple. Man, they sold like gangbusters.
Oh, I bet.
What kind of stuff did he have?
He had I believe it was like the castle hallway. He had that. I don't know what the pieces were called, but he had like a fountain type deal.
That's right, Trevor.
I'll be over here drowning my sorrows.
Hold on, let me move your soapbox in place.
Yes. I can't wait to post this in the Cabal. And I'm gonna do the little emoji. What is that? The feeling concerned.
Yeah.
I always think that's so funny. Like, what is that? The castle one?
No, that was the first one to go.
Where can I? Is there a place that's easy to find pictures of it?
Did Trevor get probably his Instagram? I think it was on his Instagram. Did Trevor grab the castle hallway? Trevor, did you grab that or what? I know you were digging on that.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, let me share my screen.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a variety, man.
So this one I think is still available.
What'd you grab, bro?
I grabbed this one right here.
Nice.
And this one right here.
Good choices, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but that was the first one to go.
I bet, dude.
That one's right up your alley too.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I messaged him, dude, and I was maybe 30 seconds too late.
Trevor missed it too, bro. Wonder who grabbed that. That one with the half arch in it's fucking sick too, dude.
Yeah.
I could see that in a lot of you guys fucking doing those badass photos, dude. Super dope. Good pickups, dude, for sure.
Oh yeah. And I'm actually happy that they're already bought and paid for. All I gotta do is just go pick them up. I don't have to fight with anybody at the con. I don't have to throw hands, even though I love everybody. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
There would be hands thrown in that instance.
Don't get in the way of RyGon and his freaking photo ops, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Don't do it.
Now, does that one on the left, does that have the torches that work on those pillars?
This right here?
Yeah.
I'm assuming so.
Because it looks like they have torches at the end of it.
Yeah.
That would be dope if those lit up as well, which would assume they would.
Yeah.
Super
and
dope.
I got to grab, and he's going to have, so what was not included, he said already that the pillars wouldn't be included in that sale. So you're going to have to get them at the con. Yep. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, nice, dude.
Sweet.
Sick, dude.
I would have assumed, yes. That's awesome. Those are going to be great, dude. Can't wait to see some shots with those.
I have a feeling it's still going to be a mad dash to get to his table.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure he's gonna have freaking tons of fantastic shit, man. Everybody needs to check him out, dude. Fucking for sure.
Yeah. We are what, 4 weeks away at this
Don't
point?
say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh my god,
Less
don't say
than
it.
that, right?
Yeah, it's less than that. My god. I'm getting anxiety, dude.
3 weeks. Shit, man.
You know, it's funny. Up until, well, I mean, when all the anxiety falls away is when we grab our Uber from Newark and we get dropped off in front of the hotel. As soon as my feet touch the hotel lobby, all the anxiety fucking melts away. But
That's
it's
because you
all
know
that all that pre-build all the way up to it, and the travel day, because coming from California, it obviously takes, with layover, takes us like fucking 7 hours to get out there. So it's like all that anticipation and shit. But as soon as I fucking hit that lobby door and I start seeing familiar faces, it's like it all just melts away. It's like, yes, now it's fucking LegionsCon weekend. Let's go.
Dude, I know exactly what you mean. Like
Mhm.
freaking that I always talk about that moment when I pulled up last year and you guys were like right outside.
Yeah. I'm like, park your fucking car and go to the fucking armory, bro.
Park your fucking car in the army right now over there. Like, okay. But it was like that was like,
let's go.
you know, I was coming straight from work. It was just like
Mhm.
it's been like a really stressful time. And like that, and like you're almost like you don't want to like miss the moment, you know, you don't want to like fail to appreciate, because this is something I wait for all year long. I look forward to it all year long. You know, we know that we're going to get to hang out in person there, you know. And it's like, but like as the days lead up to it, it's tough to like cut through the stress of everyday life. And you know, going to something like that, you know, especially for you, Eric, when you're flying across country and like bringing stuff with you, like,
bro,
there's
you have
so many things that
no
have to be
idea.
done. It becomes like a job. Like,
Yeah, you have no idea. And you know, I mean, that's what makes it. I mean, that's what makes LegionCon hit so much harder for me, because it's like you guys on the East Coast obviously get together multiple times during the year at different cons, or you go
as much as
hangouts at people's houses and stuff like that. Dude, out here in California, I'm sorry to say, like, I have tons of friends across the nation, bro. Over here, bro, I don't hang out with nobody. Like, I don't see anybody. There's one guy, Robert Martinez, who's in the Cabal, that I actually met through OfferUp. I sold him a Legions figure. We became friends. I invited him to the Cabal, and then he lives like in Murrieta, which is just the next town over. And every maybe 3 months, he might come by and hang out for a bit, and we talk toys, bullshit. I mean, we obviously both have jobs and working lives and families and stuff like that, but that's literally the only guy I see all year. Like, I don't see anybody. The last time I seen anybody was at ZoloCon. That was it. So it's like I literally am by myself the whole entire year. So to finally get back over there, and then I'm surrounded by hundreds of friends, it's like, dude, you have no idea how bad it is. Like they talk about the LegionsCon blues afterwards, dude, because when I'm there, dude, it's like the hype is so real and so great and surrounded by so many good people. Like, you just don't want the weekend to end. And, you know, working up to that for an entire year to get those, you know, 4 short days, really. I mean, because they go by in a blink of an eye. And then I'm back home, and it's like another complete year, like in, you know, seclusion. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, man, it's so tough on me every year. It gets harder and harder and harder. And it's like, so that's why, like I said, once I get off the plane, I walk into that lobby. As soon as I cross that lobby, dude, it fucking, all that anxiety, all that stress, all of that washes away, because I know I'm surrounded by so much fucking friendship and love and fucking great talented people. And it's like, fuck, you know what I mean? You just don't want it to end. You wish it was like a whole week, you know what I mean? Like 5 to 7 days of that shit, because it's so good, man.
Yeah, Rob's not going to make it. Rob, I was sorry to hear, man, that you said you weren't going to be able to swing it.
Yeah, bro, that blows. Dude, there's a lot. There's a
We'll miss you,
lot of
dude.
people that aren't making it this year that have been there for multiple years that I'm super surprised aren't coming out, man. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's not coming. That guy's not coming. Holy shit. Yes, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, I think is Brick something not coming? Or is he up in the air maybe?
I don't know. I know Chris James isn't coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I heard he's not making it out.
Yeah,
And someone correct me on that. I think he's not making it.
I guess Brick is going.
Eric said no, he's not. Bummer.
I think that means Chris James.
Yeah, Chris James.
I thought because I think isn't Dirk's Design / Wolf King doing the parts swap thing this year?
Yeah, he's handling it for him. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how I found out about it. That he's handling it because Chris isn't going to be able to come out.
All right, so we're getting conflicting stories here as to whether or not several people say Brick can't go. Oh well.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, I know for sure Frank Lira's not coming. So
Yes.
that
Dude,
fucking sucks.
I can't make it.
I feel the same way. But I'm going through like an emotional roller coaster right now. He's going. He's not. He's coming. He's not. He's going. Ah.
Yeah.
All right. Listen. My Jersey Devil's not here. Rob can't come to LegionsCon. All right. Everybody start putting in the chat if you're coming to LegionsCon. Put me help me out here.
Can we get some good news here, people? Shit, I'm coming. I don't give a damn, bro. I'm coming.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
And I'm bringing the familia with me, home.
So what day do you guys get in?
We're getting in Thursday night, so we'll probably walk in through the doors probably around 7:30. Perfect time, dude. Perfect time, because we're gonna dump our bags, grab a little something to eat, and fucking, it's on.
You better fucking stop, G. That's not even funny. Like that shit is not even funny. I'm thinking about going.
Dude,
I could never imagine G not being there, dude.
He's close enough. I will drive to that some bitch's house, and I will drag
bro.
LegionsCon.
I know where you live, G. I know how to get to your house.
Yes.
I know exactly how to get to your house.
So I guess Dirk, I guess, took a trip over here as part of like his purchase of the Wolf King business, the whole business really. And I guess afterwards he hung out at G's house, and he was like, he's like, yeah, I didn't know they were like mountain people.
Yeah, bro, for sure, dude. Like fucking, yeah. I was driving up there, like, where the fuck am I going, bro? Like, am I on the right road, bro? Like, this is sketchy. Like, if this car breaks down, I'm fucked. But that was super dope, dude. That was a super dope day too, because I had just come. I went from the hotel where ZoloCon was, and I drove it was like a 2-hour drive from the hotel up to where the Frazetta Museum is. And I went to the Frazetta Museum, and then G and his family live like 15 minutes from there. So it's like, it fucking just jumped back in the car, little 15-minute trip into the deep woods. And yeah, it was fucking dope, dude. Beautiful fucking home. Super dope. Hang out with the family. Fucking, muchos gracias, amigo. It was fucking.
So Brick, settle
dope.
the score here. What's going on, man?
He'll be there. That means he's showing up.
Then somebody said you might be able to make it. Are you coming or are you not coming? Give us the right answer.
Yeah.
Don't Jersey Devil me, bro. Don't Jersey Devil me. Kevin McCoy said, when Tanya was diagnosed with breast cancer, the first thing I asked was, should we skip LegionsCon this year? She replied with a hell no, we are going.
Trooper, bro. Trooper. That's it.
Gangster, man. Freaking
gangster right there.
I can't wait to see both of you, Kev. Please give if Tanya's not around, please give her our best, man.
Yeah.
What the hell is this bullshit?
What?
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, man. We'll miss you, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. See what I'm saying, dude? See what I'm saying? What is going on? Come on,
There's
people.
there's no doubt Tanya's a gangster. No question
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Sig said, now I feel like a little bitch.
Well, there's one thing you can do about that, isn't there? Yeah. And also here, and then us being excited and stuff and giving people shit for like not going. It's not real shit. And like the last thing I want to do is make anybody feel worse about it, because of course they want to go. And you know what? That's how it goes sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta, whatever the situation is, whatever the reason is, I'm sure they're really, really good reasons. So
Yeah.
hey man, you can't make it this year, then we will see you next year. Right?
Yep.
And we'll be there in spirit.
Yep.
Trust us.
100%.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
obviously you don't have to worry. Like if there's anything you need from the convention, you know, people will hook you up.
Oh yeah, see that, and that's another great thing, dude. I mean, obviously, like I said, to be there in person with the community is you know, like I said, it's a whole nother, you know, piece of the total, you know, experience. But if there's stuff that you want from that's an easy fix for anybody in the community. I mean, all you have to do is ask, and fucking 20 people will be like, no problem, we got you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. It's especially in the context of these days, everything is so expensive, and it's just like stuff has gotten expensive, and it's not going to go back. You know, at this point. So I get it.
Don't tell me about them travel expenses, bro. Fucking bullshit, bro.
I'm just gonna sit over here and start being. Maybe I'll be quiet about my Jersey Devil not getting here yet.
Yeah.
When I live in New Jersey.
Yeah, you don't want to handle that bill every year, dude. Fuck me running. But hey, dude, it's worth it, dude. It's totally worth it every single time. Nice, dude.
I got to get me a Spooky Zorro head sculpt. I got to get me a Spooky Zorro shirt. He's got dope shirts too.
I got to get a new one of those, dude. I have worn the fuck out of my Spooky Zorro shirt, dude. I love that shirt.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite con shirts.
Oh, for sure.
People always fucking comment. They're like, "That's a dope shirt." I'm like, I know,
dude. How about 1,000 Spooky Zorros? What do you think?
There we go.
1,000 Spooky Zorros. Let's do it. So
hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
RyGon in July. I'm pretty sure I'm kind of gonna have to miss that one.
Dude, I'm fucking world touring, bro. Let me tell you, I'm doing freaking LegionsCon in November.
LegionsCon.
I'm traveling to Europe. I'm doing Paris, Florence, and Rome in June.
Sick.
And as soon as I get back from freaking Europe, I'm going to Ohio.
Oh shit.
Fuck. That's right.
And I will see you there, my friend.
What's up?
I will see you in July.
Hell yeah. You're not coming, Hedgey? What the hell?
It's on Victoria's birthday.
Yeah.
It's literally her birthday.
And she's never wanted to come to Ohio for her birthday, bro? Come on. That's every woman's dream.
I don't know that anybody's ever wanted to go to Ohio for their birthday. Sorry, Eric Miller.
Dude, even Brian Lynn said that.
We'll see.
Mediocre.
It's mediocre. Well, it's not even our anniversary. It's her birthday. But
well,
I didn't mean to say, you know what I mean?
It's all good.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, not for nothing. CarverCon looks dope as hell. Presuming I can't make it, I'll be sad about it. So I'll definitely be sad about not going. So yeah, European vacation. You're ready to rock, huh?
Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
You did. What did you do? The Midwest last year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. Did a couple places. We went up to. Well, I went to ZoloCon, so I stayed in Philadelphia for 6 days. I was there for the 2 days of the con, and then I stayed an additional after the con. And that was weird too, because everybody left. So the hotel was completely empty. So I was just roaming around the hotel by myself, which totally felt weird. But I stayed an extra 4 days and just toured all of Philadelphia, which was amazing, bro. I was fucking super stoked because I love going to see all the historical sites and stuff. And yeah, I got together with Steph Ork, and we went to the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Mm-hmm. I went to the Frazetta Museum. I went to visit G and his family at their home. I had dinner the last night I was there. I actually went out and had dinner at a like a Japanese steakhouse with Anthony Halseal and his little boy, which was super freaking awesome. Yeah, but I went to all the spots, bro. I had my own car. Well, obviously I rented a car from the airport and fucking went everywhere, dude. That was super dope. And then before that, I mean, like I said, we've been taking a bunch of trips all over the country. Just, went up to South Dakota
Mhm.
and Wyoming. Went to go see like Mount Rushmore. We went up to the Devil's Tower in Wyoming and just stuff like that, dude. Just little 3 or 4 day trips, back and forth, just jumping out there and going to see what's out there. Washington D.C. was another one that we just recently did not too long ago, which was really super dope because I'd never been there. So to go see all those places and all the history there, fucking amazing. And like I said, and then the cream of the cake is always freaking, New Jersey every year, man. And it's weird because I've literally never seen anything in New Jersey except for a hotel. And it's like the best it's like the best trip ever, dude. It's so cool. And I never set foot out of the hotel ever. I've been there for 5 years and I've never seen any part of New Jersey ever.
Would you ever want to go
other than the studio?
Yeah. Why go anywhere else, man?
Exactly. Like even like, of course, since it's my dad's first time, he's like, hey, so do we like go anywhere? Is there anything we go? I go, no. Like I said, as soon as we walk into the hotel, you're there for 4 days, and then we walk out to go back to the airport. That's it. You don't go anywhere, nowhere. You got no business going anywhere.
And did you see the schedule this year?
Dude.
Like, first of all, I don't really adhere to a schedule for LegionsCon anyway. I'm kind of just like doing whatever. But like, if you wanted to like follow a schedule, there's like stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like events, like all day, all night for 3 days, basically.
Yeah, totally. It's weird too because I speak for myself, but I probably speak for all of the other vendors. As a vendor, like I totally disregard that schedule because I'm just like the only thing I worry about is decon, and then the rest of the thing is the con and our tables, and that's it. And anything else that's going on around the con or outside in the hallways or upstairs in the upstairs room before the show's over, like I totally don't even think about that stuff at all.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of, and listen, as LegionsCon is different, I understand, but as somebody who's vended at toy conventions before, like I know how difficult it is to like get around and see a convention to get away from your table at all. That's why it's good to have a homie, right? Because I was at a tiny little show last week, but I made sure that me and Big Greg had our tables put together. That way, if anybody needs to run to the bathroom or get something to eat or just wants to walk around, I'll watch stuff for you. We got you, man. Make sure you take your time and get around and see everything. Like,
oh yeah.
Like,
well, I mean that's been a benefit to me too. I mean, when I brought my kid, when I had Frank Lira with me last year,
and your mom too.
And now my mom and dad are going to be there. So, dude, you'd be hard pressed to find me at my table this year.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna be all over that fucking con.
Like, let's say you just want to bring them, like you want to like kind of bring them around or bring them to a couple tables specifically. Go ahead, take them, man. I'll watch your table. I'll take care of your shit.
Yeah. Well, since my mom's now a veteran, she'll be the one that'll be walking my dad around to the tables and introducing them to people. Because obviously everybody knows her, so she'll be like, this is my better half. So yeah, that'll be cool.
I got everybody because everyone wants to talk to Jonathan. Eric, you want to go out, and Amber is way more popular than me anyway, so I will just hang out at your table.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, and
like I said, underplays it. He's like the most loved man in the community. Look how cute he is. See?
I don't do anything.
Just look at that smile. Holy God!
Exactly,
man.
Yeah, so it's going to be amazing, dude. Like I said, unbelievable amounts of freaking good times every single year, and never one bad one. I can never come back and be like, well, that was kind of a bummer, or you know what I mean, or like,
Yeah, it's almost
I wish that didn't happen, or you know what I mean. It's like you never come back with like, or yeah, somebody stole something off of my table, or I lost a package, or I didn't get to the table in time, and all the fucking exclusives were sold out, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like that never happens. It never happens, which is, like I said, almost unheard of in a con environment, or a con experience.
I still remember when that dude came in because he missed the one exclusive. You went up to him back down. Hey,
yeah.
Dude, he was happy as hell.
Oh yeah,
That's
bro.
all he drove there for.
Yeah, he drove from Connecticut. He said,
I know.
Dude, Connecticut. I was like, holy fuck, dude.
So just
that's
tell
why I was like, you know what, dude? I'm like, don't even worry about it, dude. I just ran upstairs, came back down. I'm like, here you go, bro. I'm like, have it, dude. Fucking, it's on me.
But so that this whole story was a dude drove down from Connecticut for LegionsCon. What was the exclusive that he was coming down for?
The Vorgus Vermilius 2.
And he missed it, and then Eric goes up
to
it
was like I want to say it was maybe like 5:30. So like literally everybody was like almost done breaking down. Like it was over, bro. Like it was the room, the con room, the main room was like almost empty. Like there was still maybe like a handful of vendors that had like obviously way bigger displays and setups that were still breaking down their shit, but most of the vendors had already cleared out. And I was just walking down the long hallway back towards the lobby, and he was walking in the opposite direction, and he was just like, hey man, is the show still on? Are they still going? I was like, no, bro. I'm like, everything's over. It's all gone. And he was like, oh, and you could just tell, dude, he was just like defeated, bro. And so I said, why? What's up? And he goes, oh man. He goes, I just drove all the way from fucking Connecticut, and he goes, I was coming to try to get that Vorgus 2 figure that they had, the exclusive. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, dude, you just put in that much road work to come to a show that's like over already? Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, you know what, dude? I said, here, come with me. Just follow me, bro. I said, yeah, because they're all gone, bro. Everything's gone. It's done. So he followed me to the lobby. I said, here, take a seat here in the lobby, and I'll be right back. And I went up to my room, and I had bought I think maybe 2 or 3 Vorguses, and I just grabbed an extra one and just brought it down. I was like, here you go, dude. Freaking, this is from the Cabal. Fucking enjoy. He was fucking, like I said, he was beyond stoked. And it's so weird because I almost can guarantee you he's not part of the Cabal. I don't, like I said, he was just obviously he was just an independent collector, but I've never seen that guy, and he was like an older black gentleman. So I don't, like I said, I would have totally recognized him on the Cabal or whatever through some of the friends or whatever, but never seen the guy again or whatever. So hopefully, yeah, he enjoyed it. So
what a great,
but it was just one of those things. It was like the end of the weekend. It was the end of that huge high of just being with the community and everything. And then just watching someone come in at the end of it all and like kind of like when you don't see anybody with, like I said, any kind of bad vibe or like, experience, to see somebody come in at the very tail end and just totally just be defeated. You're just like, no, that's not happening today, dude. It just wasn't. I was like, that I can't let that go. So yeah, I just hooked him up with the figure.
He threw on his cape. He flew upstairs and he came right back down.
Exactly, bro.
Dude, you were his hero.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, any one of us would have done the same thing, dude. There's no doubt about it. So, but it was just one of those things. Like I said, you can't let something so small and really insignificant ruin someone's weekend like that. You know what I mean? Like,
no way.
You know what? Make the guy's day. It won't. You know what I mean? Sure, it'll cost you. It cost me $50. What do I give a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Just do it.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. It was just, it just had to be done, dude. There was no way I was just going to be like, yeah, they're gone, bro. See you later. Like, and just walk away from the guy. Like, fuck that. No.
Unless it was my only one.
Well, you know what, dude? I could have picked up another one from somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't going to happen.
I'm just joking, man. So Jeff Evans is going to be at a table. He's going to be over at table 92 with Schmerberberger and Benny, our buddy Benny T, and Brendan.
Yeah, nice.
Little New Jersey crew. Jeff, a former Jerseyan, I believe.
And I think Schmerber's Michigan, isn't he?
I believe so. He's all over the freaking place, though.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm on Facebook.
He used to live in California.
Also, congratulations. Hopefully he's not watching right now because I think he's getting married right now or today at some point. Schmerber is marrying his beautiful fiance.
Dude, I didn't know that. Congratulations, man.
Schmerber.
Hell yeah. I did not know that.
Yep.
Look at him go.
Congratulations, buddy.
Great, Schmerber. Now you're going to have to hear from the wife about your toy purchases. That's a whole different fucking... That's a whole different ballpark, bro.
Yeah, Brian's like, Greg got married a little earlier today. So
that's awesome.
Congratulations, Greg.
Congrats, bro. Here's to many happy years, bro.
100%, man.
Yeah. Awesome.
Salud.
It's empty, but cheers.
Yeah.
Look at him. Eric, do you see him flaunting that Jersey Devil Cup?
Totally in your face, bro.
He's totally even like, there's not even anything in it. Like, I don't even need it.
Yeah. Cheers. I don't even like this cup. Just throw pencils in it, bro.
I don't like New Jersey or Devils. I don't even know why I got this.
I don't even know why I got this cup.
Yeah, I hate Jersey so much. I go there every single day.
Yep. Every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations, Greg.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I'd give you advice, bro, but I've been divorced twice, so yeah, I'll save that. I'll save that for another stream.
There we go. Okay, let me fix that. You know what, G? Thought we were friends. All right, so we got a new graveyard announcement this week. It's I was super excited about the skeletons. I was actually kind of hoping. A lot of people were guessing that it was going to be a set of like ashen zombies or whatever. I was excited about the skeletons just because the skeleton figure itself, I think, is one of the best figures in the line, period. Just by itself, nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
I think the different colors are super fun. I like how they like tried to do like it's different. So they have a set of like 4 figures, and then they have these other sets here. I'm not the biggest zombie guy in the world, but I have a feeling that that's something that's probably going to appeal to a lot of people who are not typically Legions fans, because the zombie thing is massive all over the place, right?
Yeah. I'll say the zombie thing is pretty cool because it's not Legions, it's not Cosmic, and it's not Figura, but it is something that I am very happy to add to my horror-themed shelf display.
Sure.
Which is very cool, which is lacking any zombies at all. So it's like I've got all of the pop culture horror type figures, Jason, Michael Myers, what have you kind of thing, but I don't have any type of zombies, and these I think will work exceptionally with that shelf. So I'm very excited about that. On the flip side, I'm not so excited about the skeletons because I already have like 800 of them. So that's enough for me in skeletons because I just can't fit any more on my shelves. But at the price point, the colorways are fun for a lot of people that are going to enjoy this type of thing, which is, I think it's very fun, kind of kooky in a way, but very fun. But for the price point, I think it's an excellent purchase for those who want to customize them.
Yeah.
You know, these could, for $20 figures, skeleton figures can be painted as ashen skeletons or repaint them as regular skeletons. $20 a pop, dude. I don't think you could beat that with a freaking stick, man. It's freaking I think that's a great purchase price for these, and I think it's
below Legion Builder price.
Way below Legion Builder price, bro.
If you're buying them for customizing stock, you don't care what color it is.
Who cares what color it is? Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Rit dye or just freaking base them black and dry brush them in a bone color, or you know, that kind of like the more like, I guess, like a concrete type color, like the newer one, like the graveyard ones are or whatever. But yeah, I mean, purchase price wise, dude, yeah. If I was a customizer, if I needed skeleton bodies, dude, I know one day I'll get there. I would definitely, dude. I would order these in freaking total freaking quantities, dude.
Or you can go the gargoyle route. Just pop on over to Curtis as how you did that and watch my man Late Night LeBron's video.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Freaking
shit.
yeah, you can gargoyle the hell out of these, and that turns it into a perfect skeleton, dude. But yeah, I was super surprised at the purchase price on these, dude. Fucking $19.99, dude. Are you kidding me, dude? That's fantastic.
I think blind boxes are fun anyway. So a Legion's blind box, and you get the skeleton. Oh my god, dude, that's fantastic.
And I was telling Ryan that one thing that we're both kind of on the fence with the whole blind box thing, because obviously you want to see what you're purchasing, and I know the blind box thing is fun, but really, like I said, with the amount of people who are in kind of tight knit friend groups like ourselves and other people out there in the community, multiple friend groups and chat groups around. If you ordered, let's say, 4 or 5 of these blind boxes, and let's say for some reason you got 3 of the same color and 1 different color, with everybody else that's going to be ordering these, it's an easy trade-off with other people if you wanted to get all the different colorways. You know what I mean? It's just something that as a community, I know people could work out and be like, hey, I want to make sure I get all 4 colors. So who's got this color? I got that color for trade, and let's make it happen. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's an easy fix, but like I said, it's still fun. It's a cool thing. It's a great idea. The price point, like I said, freaking chef's kiss on that, man. Yeah. I can't believe they did them for $20, dude. It's crazy, because this is such a dope figure.
The blind box aspect of it definitely makes it more attractive to me, and that I might buy multiples. Whereas if you could pick your color, maybe I would just like get a purple and a pink. You know what I mean? Because I think they look cool. But for the blind box, maybe you get 3 or 4 just and see what you can get.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then and then that's you can get a case of 12 too, so you can ensure that you get everything.
Yeah, including the chase figure, and that's kind of cool. I mean, like I said, maybe to the completists it's not so cool, because obviously they're going to be mad on the hunt for that chase one, but it's kind of cool that I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, this is the first time Horseman's ever done a chase style figure, right?
As far as I know.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, it's kind of a cool thing to throw in there that, hey man, if you really want one of these things, you're gonna have to hunt for one or buy an all in, and you'll guarantee one for yourself. But other than that, and it's not one, like Jeremy was saying, it's not like 1 in 300. I mean, it's like maybe like 1 in 12 that it'll be the chase will be, in there for you. So, odds of you getting it are a lot higher than if than it being like very rare. But yeah, this is cool. And I like I said, the zombies, man, I'll tell you, the soft goods are fucking amazing on these figures. They look great. And I'm sure you guys saw the announcement. They're going to add that 3rd hair colorway for the female zombie, which is super dope. I'll tell you something. When they announced the zombie and they threw up the first picture of the 2 zombies together, I don't know why, dude. I don't know why. I was like, dude, Dave and Steph Orc. Freaking, I was like, Dave and Steph freaking tribute figures. Awesome. Dude, that's with Dave. I know Dave's got a freaking green flannel, bro. I know he does, dude. Sure. You know what I mean? And then freaking Steph with her freaking different color hair. I was like, dude, that's Dave and Steph Orc right there, bro. That's so awesome.
Can someone get Jeremy on the line? Can we unofficially name these?
Yeah, dude. I was like, where's their tribute names on these figures, bro? That's so them, bro.
There we go.
Like, hell yeah. Yeah, I knew it, dude. I'm like, that's Dave's figure. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, dude. That's your tribute figures, dude. That's you guys, 100%. It's fucking awesome.
That's freaking. Oh, see, everybody's got something to say. Just kidding, JJ. But then that wouldn't be a chase. They wanted to do a chase.
Yeah, dude. And then it wouldn't be a chase. Yeah.
Plus, you'll be able to get it. I mean, like if you just want the chase, like you'll be able to get it. Yeah, I think they look pretty cool. Again, I'm not the biggest zombie guy in the world, but I love the Undead Builder pack, and that's a zombie. But it's cool. Like it's classic zombie. Like look at the accessories. It's got a bolt cutters.
Yeah, yeah. And the skill saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I think it's a very bold step for them to do something that's completely outside of either it being mythic, cosmic, or Figura. I mean, I think it's a very bold step to give us something that's like completely not in that realm of figures, you know, something that's outside of that, which is very, very cool.
Yeah, and the way they described it, like this is like its own thing. Like it's a completely separate. It's not Mythic Legions. It's not Cosmic Legions. And some people were like, "Well, does this fit under kind of like the Figura Obscura banner?" And they were like, "Well, no, not really, because Figura Obscura are characters, right?
Right,
Characters
right.
from folklore, myths, religion, legends, cryptids, whatever. These are not specific characters. These are those like types of creatures, like a zombie, a skeleton, you know."
Yeah.
So very cool.
Like I said, for anybody like myself who's a horror fan, I mean, they fit perfectly into a horror themed shelf with no problem. Where you go, like it wouldn't like, you know, like if you put a Malleus on your horror shelf, obviously he's a skeleton, it would look wrong, you know what I mean? It wouldn't look right because he's like all armored up and everything. You're like, what the hell is that all about? Like, what does that have to do?
He goes like on a Greek myth shelf.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense but these perfect.
And it's like those, like, well, I was gonna say like the zombie characters are almost like the first like modern characters. You know what I mean? Like they have jeans and like regular clothes. Cosmic is, I guess you could say, futuristic or whatever it is because it's from a different galaxy. But like Figura Obscura, you know, Mythic Legions, like they're not like potentially modern characters. Like these zombies could be zombies in 2025.
Oh yeah, totally, totally, yeah. Yeah, it's not like also they're like the soft goods. It's not like something that's dated where like if they were in more like, let's say if they were in like old like Victorian style clothing, like you could only, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't be able to display them with like modern like style figures because it would be off. It wouldn't look right. Maybe if it was like in a Dracula display, it would work because it's kind of like that old castle Transylvania kind of type thing. But with this, you can totally, I mean, like I said, it totally works with modern style, you know, horror type genre figures, which in most cases, all of the figures that are in our displays as far as horror figures are those styles outside of, let's say, like the old, you know, the old classic, you know, silver screen, you know, Hollywood style monsters like the, you know, the classic Frankenstein, Wolfman, the Invisible Man, Creature from the Black Lagoon, what have you, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think these are fantastic, dude. The freaking the Jessam team, man, fucking dude,
knocking it out of the park.
Tip of the hat, man. It's fucking, like I said, these guys are killing it, dude. Every single time they do a new soft goods style thing for these figures, dude, they're just fucking killing it.
Also,
so good.
If you watch the announcement stream, you know, they got to talking about Figura Obscura and the different kind of characters, and I think in the during the conversation about what is Graveyard, is it Figura, is it not, like when they were trying to delineate the distinction there, Jeremy brought up the idea of a leprechaun, how a leprechaun, you know, potentially could be you know, not a graveyard thing, but he wouldn't really fit in Figura Obscura. Apparently that was a tease because we just got confirmation of a leprechaun.
There you go.
There you go. Confirmed. Posted in the Cabal just in the last hour.
Nice.
Jeremy Gerard announcing the leprechaun.
Yep. That's funny.
By the way, look at that dragon behind him there.
Yeah, buddy.
That
That's
head looks
that's
like
Home
a
Depot
Bayeux
right
head.
there. That's Home Depot right there, bro.
Yep.
You can tell
Shit,
by the orange fucking racks in the back.
I need to go to Home Depot like immediately.
Dude, have you seen some of these fucking displays that they have now, dude? I walked into Lowe's the other day and they had like a, I mean, this thing must have been fucking 12 feet tall. It was the Abominable Snowman and the characters from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the classic fucking animated one. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the Frankenbass one. Mm-hmm. Dude, this thing was giant, dude. I'm like, who are these people that buy these things? I mean, okay, you're down, dude. You're seriously down if you're fucking displaying something this massive. But then I'm thinking afterwards, where in the hell do you put this thing, dude? Like, you have to have like a giant storage unit, like, you know what I mean? To like, I mean, this thing was massive, dude. If you haven't seen it in person, it's ridiculously big, dude.
I assume
that what is that? The crow guy behind Jeremy, like that thing's like fucking
the plague doctor.
Yeah, like that plague doctor or the dragon. Like, look how big that thing is, dude. I mean,
I didn't realize it was that big.
Sure, it would look dope on display, but then afterwards, like I said, it's like you're like, where the fuck do you put this thing, dude? That's crazy.
Oh, that is a year-round decoration. That is
dude, that goes in the living room year round. Like, fuck this, I'm not taking this down.
I would definitely get an email from my fucking homeowners association. And all the rule is 2 weeks after the holiday, your thing has to come down.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So Rick Jones, it's funny you mentioned this. Rick Jones says, I need the life-size R2-D2 from Home Depot. I am actually in a Facebook group that's dedicated to the Home Depot R2-D2. I don't know if you've seen this or not. They have an R2-D2, a Chewbacca, and I think a Vader maybe. But I really mainly paid attention to the R2-D2, and I was like, I want to get it. I should get it. It's a life-size 1-to-1 scale R2-D2.
Jesus.
I think it's actually smaller. It might not be 1-to-1, but it's pretty big. And it's on like a little base, and it does the lights and the sounds and everything. And he moves around, but just on the base. But I decided that I'm not going to try to get him, even though I really wanted him, because he's like $400 or something.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And yeah, they're fucking expensive, bro. Like, yeah, like $300-$400 for some of these things, dude. Like, that's crazy. Question from Jeff Evans. If you all had a choice of a soft goods pack, what would you choose? Good question, man.
Oh yeah.
Now, soft goods pack for what? Mythic, cosmic, or anything, or just the zombies in general?
Good question. I thought, because I was going back to JG's comment here, where he's obviously talking about like zombie cloth goods. Like he wants a butcher, gravedigger, surgeon, keep them coming. But potentially, yeah, Jeff's question might go just in general. What would you like? Hedgehog.
See the tunics are cool. The freaking me it would probably be more like of the capes and pants kind of thing, because I like the pants, especially like the tattered look pants, like either for barbarians or, I mean, you could kind of utilize them in any respect. Like I think the brown pants from the accessory pack with the zombies would work cool with not only the zombies, but like barbarian figures, or like, let's say, town folk figures that you would kind of add into your displays. The jeans kind of like, that's more modern, so you can't really you can only utilize that for more, modern type figure displays or whatever. But I think, yeah, more of like the pants, soft goods, maybe more jackets, like that trench coat that came with the new Cosmic figure. Holy fuck, that thing is awesome.
Give me black leather trench coats like the Matrix.
I would love that on a Frankenstein figure. I could see that working really well for that.
That trench coat, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
How about what if they took over the Max Bird section of the market where they have Legacies of Mythos, where they do plussed up version 2s of figures,
Mm-hmm.
but then they also have a soft good line where they have
Mhm.
soft goods specifically made for characters, where you have a Vorgus Vermilius giant flowing cape, or
Mhm.
I mean, now they did the version 2, but like, you know how Max Bird does specific sets for specific figures and characters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I guess the zombie stuff is interesting because it's so different, you know,
Yeah.
than doing other mythic, you know, sword and sorcery fantasy type looks.
Yeah, there's so many choices. Someone said scarves. Scarves would I love scarves on figures, especially like for shots where you could do like that flowing kind of thing where it's like the scarves blowing in the wind, or like in an action shot where the scarves like kind of swinging as they make their movement or whatever. I love that kind of stuff. So scarves are dope.
So I would have to say I would love to see capes, but hooded capes, so that way you're not like one specific character's face, like the paladin, for instance.
Mhm.
I would like for that to have been a hooded cape to where you can remove it and not it just be a sculpt stuck in there, so you can it be a universal fit.
Right. Yeah, I like hooded. I'm kind of with you there too. I like in most respects, I like hooded cloaks
Yes.
rather than capes. Yeah. I
Cloaks.
definitely like cloaks. I think cloaks are dope because you could get that more mysterious kind of look with the cloak over, the hood over him, or you could just have it down and if he's out, like I think that's a good idea.
I'm
Just
making myself a cloak.
a little wire in it just so you can kind of move it.
Right. Yeah, it would definitely have to be wired for sure. I can't think of much else, man. But like I said, I'm sure the possibilities are endless as far as styles of. I mean, who knows? Like I said, what the future would bring.
Tuxedos, suits, and ties. Can I tell you a story?
Mm-hmm.
So, when I got the Relic Guard reveal for Four Horsemen, for the reinforcements builder wave, that was still close enough to when I started doing like some reviews. I did a lot of them with like a shirt and tie, the whole man in the $1 million suit type thing. And I was like, what I want to do is I want to end the review and have the figure at the end of the review with like a shirt and tie, right? Just because I thought that would be funny. So what I did was I went online and looked for like doll clothes, like Barbie scale or whatever, and I couldn't find just a shirt and a tie. Now watch, somebody will probably in the chat will probably go on and find one in 2 seconds. I had to like buy like a pack of them, right? And like as I'm looking at all the listings, I'm looking to see if I can see like shirt and ties like in like all the stuff that's there. And I ended up buying a pack. Like I forget if it was on probably Amazon because it was time was a factor. And I got like the little shirt and tie that I put on the Relic Guard for like the end of the video. The rest of the clothes, I think I actually gave them to my nieces, but like, I could go suits for my figures. That could make for some hilarious pictures. I think. Give me some ascots. Give me an ascot.
Yeah.
Give me a little 3D printed pinky hand with a teacup and the ascot for one of my figures there. That would be fun. Here's the man we need to talk to, Kirby. Kirby says amusing hats and headwear. Top hats, fez, pimp hat, cowboy hat, hats. This is where we should be.
Yeah, hats.
What is a lyra pipe? I don't know what that is. Yes.
Too fancy a word for me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think about like back way, in the early days of customizing. I remember Jeremy he was utilizing one specific piece that he used on multiple customs. Was a piece from a oh god, what was it was a Star Wars figure, and it was like it was like a scarf that's like wrapped around someone's neck, but it's not like it's like if you multiple tied it around your neck kind of thing. and it was
Yeah.
just that one piece, and it just popped right off of the figure, so you could pop it, and you pop it onto a Legion's figure, and it totally changed the dynamic of the figure. It looks so dope, dude. It was such a freaking awesome freaking piece, and it was just a simple piece like that. If they did it in like a cloth good where it just had like a wired, thing with just a hole in the middle of it, doesn't have to like have any flow to it, just that piece that you could wrap around the neck and just kind of bunch up and put it on the figure. So freaking Kylo Ren. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. That's what it was. It was a Star Wars Black Series Kylo Ren. Yeah, and I remember Jeremy bought the shit out of those things, and he was using on multiple, and every single one of them it looked great on. I remember I bought a couple for myself, and dude, like I said, fantastic piece.
I would like to see the Monkey King scarf looking thing just like in a pack of
Different
just different
colors.
color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's like, and not even to be used with mythics. Like there are a couple of like Asian, well, I collect all the imports. I would love to have them wrapped around.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see. I mean, not that you can't, like I said, not that you can't dye anything, but I would love to see a lot of the available soft goods that they have now, especially the one that came with the Gorwich figure, the 2-pack, that
Yep.
that cloak that he's got wrapped around. I'd love to see that like in black and brown, in, you know what I mean, in different colorways, mostly black. I think because black works with across the board, it works with everything. But I think that's freaking. I think pieces like that are amazing. And yeah, like the Red Death, the scarf material and all that kind of stuff in different colors, that would be freaking awesome. Because that stuff would be cool, like on skeletons. Like if you take the skeleton body and put some of those soft goods and have them cloaked out and stuff. I mean, like I said, there's so many amazing ways and combinations you could do it in that it freaking just totally change your display as far as like your skeleton displays. What do we have here?
Have you seen this?
No. What's this all about?
So this was a post on Thursday. Transmission received from the Glio system. Back in late June, we had the great fortune of being a part of the first Infinite Legions debut, revealed by our longtime brothers and Legions creators, the Four Horsemen. It's been a true dream project to fold Faden and some of his friends and enemies into the incredible Legions format and scale, fusing our different design principles together to create brand new versions of the characters. It goes on from there. But join us at onelldesign.com this Sunday, October 12th, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, as we warp into the next phase of the continuing Infinite Faden collaborative project.
Ooh.
Stay tuned for further transmission from the Glio system. onelldesign.com. And this is the teaser photo. So what's interesting to me is that it was an Onell Design post and that the announcement is going to be on the Onell Design website. Tomorrow night, the announcement gets made. So does that mean, so to me, that suggests that it's a Glio-sized figure. So maybe it's what Rob is saying here. It's the Glios version of the Faden that we got in the Legion scale before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's got to be.
Yeah. So that's cool, though.
Hell yeah. I know Steph's going to be all over this shit.
That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
She's the Glios queen.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah, her Glios collection was amazing, bro. I got to see that in person too when I was out there.
I've got right here. I've got my first ever Glios figure, which was this guy.
Nice.
Okay, and I got him at LegionsCon a couple years ago.
It's funny. My very first Glios that I ever bought, and like I just bought it because it was at 2019. It was at Designer Con, and I met up with Walter down there, and I was hanging out with the Four Horsemen team and at the table the whole day and just having a great time down there. And Walter came up and he's like, dude, you got to come get one of these figures. They're so dope. And he showed me, it was like a Glyos figure. And I was like, what the hell is that? And he probably told me what it was, but I totally didn't recall the name of it at the time. And I was like, yeah, that is super dope. And he was like, it's cool, man, because you could pop off all the parts and you could change them, make them like different configurations, whatever. Dude, I went and bought 2 of these things. And that night, we must have sat up till like fucking 2 a.m. playing with those fucking things like all night. And like I said, I never knew what it was. It was just like an obscure figure that I bought off of some random table and it was probably a Glyos table, obviously, that I bought it from. But I had no idea what it was until, like I said, just probably in the last 2 years that I realized or found out more about Glyos and Onel and all those guys. And then I was like, hey, there's that figure I bought. I'm like, I didn't even realize that's what that was. And I didn't realize I had a Glyos. I had a Glyos figure for that many years and I never even knew it.
So I got to run out real quick. Do you guys want to hang on? I'll be back in like
Sure.
yeah,
Go for
8 minutes. All right.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Everything's fine. I just have to go get somebody.
Yeah. No, go for it. Go do your thing. Hey, Ryan, can you by chance pull up the map of the floor? Are you able to do that?
Would that be, whose would that be on? The Horseman?
Probably the Horseman. Yeah, I'm sure it's on their thing.
Yeah, as soon as I find it. Or would it be on Jeremy's? Do not remember.
I could actually send you a picture of the floor map if you want me to.
Yeah, because
if that'll be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just send you a picture of it. Let's talk about the floor for a second here.
Are you going to be jumping on the Glyos drop, or is that something you're going to be passing on?
No, I don't. I mean, like I said, I have probably like maybe 5 or 6 Glyos figures. I'm not. I mean, you know me, dude. I get a taste and I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to freaking. I'm not trying to. Jump on. I'm not trying to dive into another rabbit hole. I just I don't need to. I'm good. Let the Glyos people enjoy their thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's about as big as I can get that.
No, that's cool. That's cool. That's perfect, dude. I'll tell you, for this room, I'm definitely super pumped and super freaking anxious to see what's going to be at that sideshow table, dude.
So I still think it might be Arethyr that they're going to be reviewing, like the first one that's going out. But
yeah.
I have been wrong many times.
Yeah. Like I said, man, in the cast of characters, it's hard to say, like, what would they choose to be their first, the first character out of the gate? Like, what would be the one that would kind of signify, like, this is our opening thing. Like, here's what we're leading the charge with on these statues or whatever they're going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you want me to start with this one or the other one?
No. This is fine. This is fine. Obviously, this is still set up the exact same way it was last year, which I think it worked flawlessly. The figure fair was amazing. They had a great selection of so many different figures to choose from, which I thought was fantastic. And above all, the armory experience was just like I said, could not be a more well-oiled machine than it was when it ran. It was just freaking so dope. Yeah, Guasque thinking it's an orc, dude. That's
I can see
like
that.
I said, man. Like I
Yeah.
said, the possibilities are limitless right now of what it could be, like who or what it could be. I mean, could it be a multi-figure statue, like two, a good versus evil type of statue where two main characters are battling it out? I mean, like I said, it could be absolutely anything. I mean, we could be surprised and it could be multiple statues. You know what I mean? They could have designs for like multiple, like renditions for like a couple of different ones instead of like, let's just say one statue. You know what I'm saying?
I can say this honestly, it's probably going to be fantastic, whatever it is. The thing
Oh,
that
yeah.
I'm most worried about is
What's it gonna cost?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's going to be the determining factor or on whether or
That
not.
and too, like I said, if you're not a statue guy, which most of us aren't,
Yeah,
I bought literally my first statue this year, which was that death dealer statue that I bought.
yeah.
That
Oh,
gray statue, which was, that's one of the most epic pieces I've ever bought. And $80 I paid for that thing, dude. I couldn't believe
which
I freaking like I said, I was like, this is a steal. Like, hell yeah.
you
Give me
told me
that shit
that
right now. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's the possibilities are fucking endless, dude, of what it could be. I'm real super excited to see what Nate Barch is bringing as far as his oil paintings, dude. Like, holy shit, dude. Wow.
that's going to be awesome.
Keep me away from that table, dude, because I might, you know what I mean? I might do something stupid and freaking throw a hell of a lot of money his way. But yeah,
So,
man, the show floor, I mean, freaking,
right,
like I said, what an
this
epic setup.
this guy right here, I know this guy. He's a good guy. Make sure you go to his table.
He's been there before. He's been there before. Yeah, I'm oof, man, I am an insect amongst gods this year. I mean, come on, dude. Dennis Derby, fucking right next to Eric Miller. Come on, what are you doing to me, folks? What are you doing to me? You know what I mean? Fucking Noah Pratt, Von Burke, dude. I mean, Von Burke's gonna be fucking killing it with his new line, which is gonna be awesome
Yeah.
to see.
Ooh,
I'm so stoked that I'm gonna be right there too, because I mean, I feel like a very, very special connection to, guys like Von Burke Studios, because I was there at the very first LegionsCon with him and watching him start up his 3D printing, line, and watching it from like the ground floor. And I remember, which was a total honor to me, way back when he first started his thing, he actually sent me and asked me if I would do like a paint master type of thing on one of his sculpts that he was going to showcase when he like released the line, and to kind of show people what it was. So I got to do kind of like a paint master for him, and
nice.
I mean, just stuff like that, and to see how far and how innovative he's come with, like the Von Bach stuff, and now with this whole figure line. I mean, it's just amazing to see stuff like that, to see people like, go from where they started to like where they are now, and remember, like I said, how we all came from basically obscurity to become part of this community and just watch everybody grow, man. So, but yeah, it's just like I said, what an amazing array of talent to be a part of. That, I don't think I could have been moved into a better place. I mean, don't take it away from any of the other artists or vendors at these tables, but trust me, it's a complete honor to be in this row with these guys, man. It's just going to be just an amazing experience. And like I said, I think it's a cool swap too, because now they brought, the exclusives from outside in the hallway to kind of like, lessen the whole lineup and the chaos that goes out in the hallway to bring them more. And it, to me, it's kind of a win-win because it brings more people into the showroom floor. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And so, and like I said, they moved me and Jeremy moved me and Jesse and used those 2 corner tables. So that's going to be freaking awesome. I'm also super stoked for table 38, right behind Trevor. That's where what's it called is going to be.
BBTS.
No.
Oh, no.
That's the guys who did that new zombie thing. Why can't I think of it? Someone shout it out. Trevor, what is it? It's the guys who do fuck. The vampire zombie freaking action figure line.
Cursed Dead.
No. The ones that we already have. Where the guys got like the
Are you talking about Monster Force?
Monster Force,
Yeah, Big Bad Workshop.
Yeah, Workshop. Yeah, that's them. Yeah. That's going to be super cool to see what they bring. That's I'm super pumped to see those guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that they'll have like didn't they do an exclusive where you had to pre-order it at a certain show?
They did it at that show that I went to where Jeremy was at the 4 Horsemen table, the one that was here in California, remember?
Yes.
Yeah, there was an exclusive. I don't think I pre-ordered it, but I may have, but
either way.
But yeah, that's going to be cool. I mean, just all of the independent toy makers that are in-house now, along with LegionsCon as part of our community and part of our group, outside of like the Legions based vendors, which obviously there's multiple ones, 3D printer, parts vendors, soft good vendors. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, look at that. There you go.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's, like I said, it's so cool to see so many of these guys in-house that are, like I said, outside of Legions. And it's not like, your normal, like, let's say if they had like just a random table that's just selling like, retail figures like Hasbro or GI Joe or something like that, where, like I said, it's kind of like your everyday kind of retail store figures. I mean, these are like, these independent creators are like, all of their stuff is awesome, from like the guys that do like the Mesozoic figures to, AWOC. I mean, the Odious figures, all that stuff. I mean, it's just, it's just, like I said, it's so cool to imagine all of these different things that are out there that are, like I said, kind of brought into our world that, we don't necessarily get to see at something like this, which is mainly, like I said, it's mainly Legions, where, it's kind of cool to have something that's a little bit different, and in some cases a lot different than what we are normally used to seeing at a show like this. But damn, like I said, what a wealth of talent on this floor, man. I just, like I said, it's beyond me to see and realize that from where we've come from 2019, when they had that little hallway meetup where it was just like, 5 or 6 tables of guys just sharing like, hey, this is kind of what I did with this character, and I customized it and painted it or added a part or whatever to this. I mean, it's amazing, dude.
A hallway, virtual, cafeteria, hotel.
Yeah. And then bigger hotel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And Anthony, I was watching some of the Euro Legions podcast the other day where they were talking with Anthony Halseal, and I'll have to agree. 2022 was probably one of the best years of LegionsCon, as far as the way the setup went. It was the new hotel, and the show was amazing. It was
Yes.
freaking amazing. That was probably my best show I ever did, was that show. So many great memories, and I mean, just so many great memories from that experience of that year. It was so good. Like I said, not to take away from anything that's happened, in these last couple of years, but 2022 was definitely one of my very, very favorite years. 2021 was weird because it was like I mean, like I said, I know a lot of people knew each other, and of course, a lot of the community was already, like I said, a lot of you guys already knew each other, and like had friendships throughout the community and groups and stuff like that. And it was weird for me because it was something that was real hard to shake. And I'll definitely say this to newcomers: it's something that you kind of have to go one year, and then the next year it'll totally be different for you. Because I mean, like I said, I'm a total social person. And I had talked to a lot of these people and a lot of you guys, like online and through chat groups and stuff like that. But dude, when I walked into 2021, dude, I was nervous as all fucking hell, dude. Like I just couldn't shake that the whole weekend. I just felt out of place. You know what I mean? Like I felt like I didn't know who to talk to. I mean, I was talking to people, but I didn't feel right, like walking up to people and just like starting a conversation, or I did, you know what I mean? Like it just had that weird vibe. And I enjoyed at the tail end of the weekend, all of that had already washed away because I really got comfortable with everybody finally and just kind of shook it off. But the first whole part of the weekend, it was tough to get by that. But the next year, I remember, yeah, when I walked in 2022, dude, I was like, I fucking just walked in like a fucking rock star and just like was loving it. I just loved every minute of it, man. I had so much fun at 2022. So good.
Yeah, dude, I was right there with you, because
Hell yeah.
that was the 21 was the first year that I met Jonathan.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
was it 22 where you did intern?
Yeah. 22 was when we did intern. Yeah,
That's when we started talking.
Yeah, that's when we really started talking. Yeah. Yep. So who are you? I mean, like I said, I mean, you could say every table, but who are you most looking forward to seeing or maybe purchasing something from at any of these tables or vendors? Who are you looking forward to seeing what's what? Yeah.
Now that I've seen it in person, I gotta say, Steph, Detour Customs, man, that ship.
Oh
oof,
yeah, dude. That's gonna be
month.
fucking amazing. That's an instant buy, dude.
Yeah.
That's an instant buy, dude, for sure.
And I'm hitting your table because I need some new LeBron late night LeBron pieces, man.
Awesome.
Because I got a couple, but
Yeah,
I need
you
more.
do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm super excited to definitely, like I said, I'm definitely excited to see what Duarte Studios is going to be bringing to his tables. I mean, he's always got crazy, amazing shit. Is that 2022?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice, bro. You know what's funny, John? Like I remember like a quick 2-second like introduction to you.
Me too.
Whoever it was that introduced us
In the lobby,
like,
right?
in the lobby. Yeah,
Yep.
in the lobby. And that was like the only time I ever spoke to you that year. That was it.
Yep.
Like because I didn't know I had heard everywhere through the thing, the man in the $1 million suit, all fucking weekend. I had heard that, and I was like, "Who is this guy, and why do they call him that? Like, what is the deal?" And then here you came up, like with your fucking tie and everything. I was like,
Yep.
I'm like, "Who is this guy? Is he like a?" And then that literally, I was like, "Is he a lawyer or something? Like, what is he doing? Like, what's his deal?" Yeah, and that was like I remember meeting you and just like shaking hands, like, "Hey, nice to meet you, bro." Like, yeah, cool. And then that was it. Like I didn't have a conversation with you or anything. Like, but yeah, oh man, yeah, fuck yeah, 2022, dude. That fucking show rocked. Bro.
That year was such a blast. That was the one where I came down the Saturday of the show. I had my little monster slippers on and my jammies.
Yep.
And that's the show I had the t-shirt made that said, "Oh my God, Dragon confirmed."
Yeah.
Couple years early.
Yeah, this was a fucking great show, dude. Lenny back there hitting the table.
Great exclusives too. We got the unknown one that year.
Fuck yeah, the unconed one.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of those extra salt, like the cape pieces, saw them all over the place.
Yeah, everybody was talking about that. They were like littered all over the floor. It's so dope. Yeah, bro.
Eric Miller.
Fucking so good, dude. Dude, that's a guy I miss, dude. Rich Kai's, dude.
Did you see he's customizing again?
Mm-hmm. I did, dude.
I was pumped about that.
Yeah, man. Man, I miss that guy's talent, dude. I'm sorry, dude, but to me, dude, all respect to all the other customizers, dude, nobody touches Rich Kai's, dude. Nobody.
You heard it here first. Eric LeBron.
Yeah,
said,
I've never seen anybody's work even hold a candle to fucking Rich Kai's shit, dude.
Eric LeBron just said, compared to Rich Kai's, Emil Wickman is garbage. Word for word, basically, is what he said. Word for word. We don't care about the book.
I don't give a fuck what you guys say. I bought his book, dude.
I
did. I already pre-ordered a book. I was like, fucking. I'm definitely getting that book, dude.
Yeah, you
like,
got to get the book, right?
I'm like, I can't afford one of your $400 customs, but I'll fucking buy your book with the pictures in it. So I'll live vicariously through that. Thanks.
Yeah. No, but seriously, just joking.
That's up, Rick. You're excited to see these two guys. I saw you too.
Did he say that?
Hugged. We talked. That's messed up, man.
Yeah. Broke bread. You thought you guys were cool.
You thought. Just when you think, dude. Just when you think.
I love seeing you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first custom figure I ever bought was a Rich Kai's custom.
Yeah, that's awesome. Gosh, you know what's funny, dude? Jesus. Now I'm thinking. I think the first custom I ever bought was from Lenny Kingpin Patino.
Nice.
I think that was the
Remember
very
what it was?
first. Yeah, it was like a winged like a winged knight. It had like wings on it, or it has wings on it, and he's like in leather, and he has all these different like.
Look at Patrick Boyle stuff.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Look at Boyle stuff.
Patrick Boyle, fucking always loved that guy, dude. Fucking, he was my very first table mate. He was my table mate at LegionsCon 2021.
Look at Jeffy 3 years ago.
Him and Joe Vassapolo.
Yep.
Our three tables were connected right there. Me, him, and Joe. That was fucking awesome. You know, I wish, like I said, I wish I had the opportunity to bring more like diorama type stuff for my table, but because of, like I said, where I come from, it's like one of those things where it's like, I tried that one year and fuck, dude. Like I said, I had to bring an additional suitcase just to bring the fucking diorama shit that I brought to my table. It was like such a pain in the ass. That's why at the end of 2021, I gave all three of those dio pieces to freaking Greg, dude.
Yeah.
And he has them still today in his displays at his house.
22.
22 what?
He said, which year is this?
Oh yeah, 2022. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I forgot the Necro Wave was that year's G-Con.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was fucking awesome.
So
yeah,
fun.
and that I mean, I know you say 2021 was the best intern, dude, but I have to say 2022 was, because that was the year they gave Greg his tribute figure, dude. So
yeah,
dude, that moment in that room, dude, if your eyes weren't watering, dude, like you weren't down, dude. Like that fucking moment was awesome.
and I think that was when he had his custom head sculpt. He put it on the figure,
and he put it on the figure. Yeah. If you weren't in that room for that moment, dude, you definitely missed a great moment in Mythic history, dude. It was fucking awesome. Yeah, there was so much good shit, dude. So many freaking awesome things. Hey, you know who I was thinking about too, and I haven't heard any mention of them. I really haven't seen them in a while. Any posts or anything about them. Are are the couple that do the cosplay? Are they returning?
Oh, Simple Tricks and Nonsense.
Yeah, are they coming back to LegionsCon? I have not seen. I used to see stuff about them all the time, dude.
I have no idea. I'm not sure. I hope they do, but I can't imagine that being cheap, dude, because they have to ship all those cosplay pieces, especially doing new ones, because they've done a different one every year so far.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't heard any mention of them or their names anywhere for a long time. And usually, like I said, they're usually all over like the Cabal and you know what I mean? So Rich Kais,
There he is.
the man. Look at you guys, dude.
I lost so much weight since then, man. So did
There's Amber. There's our faves.
Oh,
I could watch this shit literally all night long.
Fuck yeah, bro. Here,
that was your rookie year, wasn't it?
What's that?
That was your YouTube rookie year, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yep, my channel had been around for.
Hey, there I am. You just passed me. That's funny. That lobby party was awesome, dude. That was a great lobby party, dude.
Yeah, it was.
That
was the first year they brought the
Urzok.
The Urzok, yeah.
Here, I'll send you my favorite picture from.
Cannot wait.
This wait, shit.
Hook it up.
Oh man, yeah, 2022 fucking rocked, bro.
This is my favorite part. Hold on.
I leave of you and say, remember, the #1 rule, be cool. And see you next year.
That gives you the wide berth. That's what Red Michael Rose has it for.
It was
wasn't he a little sauced up doing that?
I mean,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Everybody there. That was the, one of those years of Walter with the 4 Coors Light 30 packs stacked up next to him, Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna send you a few of my just community shots or favorite shots from 2022.
You're gonna die with this too, dude. Look at this.
Nice. Oh god.
This is a Nostalgics video.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Dude, I was literally like 2 minutes late from buying that 1-to-1 scale Urzok head at DesignerCon. I was gonna buy that thing, dude.
His hair is so short.
That's crazy, bro.
Look at this shit. Look at Pat with no beard.
Yeah, that was the hallway thing, dude. That's fucking awesome, dude.
There's so Trevor.
Cool. Trevor, yeah.
Thank God he did this video, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think there's probably only 1 or 2 videos of this event, right? That are floating around.
This is the only one that I know about.
Oh, then this is it then. This is the one that I was thinking of, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. To think, like I said, to think that this is where it started. And like I said, that people have no idea, dude, that like it literally like it started in like a little hallway. You know what I mean? Like this is LegionsCon. Like this is like the first meetup like that they got together to just say like, yeah, let's just get a group of friends, with the same interests and see what happens. Like let's see what we can get together. And people, I myself, I freaking sat there and debated like, dude, I should get a ticket and go to New Jersey. Like
is
just
that
on a
post?
What's up?
Is that post?
What's up?
Rob Post.
WFP. Yeah, My Action Figure Customs.
Oh yeah. My Action Figure Customs was there. Yeah,
Pre Savage Crucible days.
way pre-Savage Crucible
Yeah.
days. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
those
and this is when they barely started scratching
Leland.
the surface of Leland. He was one of the OGs there. Yeah, this was the right when they just started cracking the ground floor of their 3D printing stuff, because before that, Rob and those guys, they used to do like cast sculpts. They used to have a chat group that you can actually bid on them, so they'd have like flash
Look at
sales
Joe.
for their pieces, dude.
Damn.
Nikki back there.
Nikki.
Fuck yeah. Yup. Vern.
Dennis.
Fuck yeah. Eric. Walter.
CB.
CB.
Vatiri.
Joe. Fuck yeah, dude. That's OG. I so regret not coming to this, dude.
So
But
this-
like I said, I'm very, very happy to be, like I said, one of the very first veterans of 2021 that, got to be part of that, the final, especially after the pandemic fucking whole thing, and finally getting people out there and getting a con together and watching how amazing the community was to just put that show together for that. And to think it was a single day, it was only a Sunday for 2021, which was crazy. It felt like a whole weekend, but it was crazy to think that was only a 1-day show.
But it was a whole weekend, though. I mean, 2019 was Toy Con New Jersey was Saturday and Sunday, and then the LegionsCon part, that was at the end of the day on Sunday, right, in the hallway, I think, for 2019, and then for 2021. We had Intern for a day on Thursday. Then G-Con at the studio on Friday. That was the first year they invited the interns back, and me and Ryan went back for G-Con on Friday. And then, Saturday was Toy Con, but everybody still showed up, was at Toy Con. And then, and Toy Con was in like the big gym, and then the cafeteria bingo hall area. And then on Sunday, Toy Con was still going on in the gym, but then the other room became LegionsCon.
Me and Eric Miller both, dude. I totally regretted not going. And like I said, I was super ready to like book a ticket and just go out there for the weekend. Just
what was it like when people were talking about it? Because I was 2 years before I would join the Cabal at this point.
It was just, I think it was just cool because it was just one of those things where it was the very first time where people from the community who were already part of the Cabal and already customizing had finally just said, hey, let's just all see if we can get together somewhere and meet up. So people were coming from all over the place. I mean, Nikki came from Colorado, Patrick Boyle from, wherever he was from. And you know what I mean? And all these different people flew in from different parts of the country to New Jersey and fucking, just got together because they were like, yeah, we all enjoy this toy line and we all have found a niche that we all, vibe on as far as like the customizing aspect, which is different from any other toy community thing that, as far as toy collectors are concerned. And, like I said, they just got it all together and like I said, they basically fucking did this standing on their heads in a broom closet. You know what I mean?
Tiny little room.
But they were like, fuck it, let's go. Let's do it. Like, it's like, it was just amazing, dude, to see this happen. And then, like I said, we were all gunning and ready to go because we saw what this became. And then of course the stories of like the after hours hangouts and the dinners that they all had together and how cool it was to be, with community friends and people that, like I said, were like-minded people that came to enjoy this thing. And it was like something that you knew that, like, fuck, if you missed out on this one, you're not going to miss out on the next one. And, and then of course, fucking COVID fucking ruined fucking 2020. And I mean, hats off to them for doing the virtual thing, which I thought was an outstanding presentation. Cause I mean, they had so many people who got involved with that. But when Jeremy, hit me up and sent me a personal message and said, "Hey, we'd like to, invite you out to New Jersey and be part of 2021." Dude, there was no way I was going to say no. You know what I mean? And like I said, for me, literally, I
Look
had
at baby
never
Jeremy.
little guy. Yeah. I mean, for me, only having been to my very first con in 2019, it was crazy to imagine, like, dude, I'm actually going to go do a con. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I was like,
Did we
Did he freeze or did I freeze?
No, he did. Eric froze. I thought he was just speechless for a second. Like he was all broken up.
Well, I was looking at you and you weren't moving. I was like, shit, I think I froze.
Oh shit. So Brian Brink said, I won Trevor's print of the green orc in a raffle. And then I gifted it to Pinkerton because that pick is what got him into Mythics and doing dioramas.
Then I appreciate you.
And yeah. Oh yeah, because that's where Crashbot Customs came from. And he still hangs it on his wall. How cool is that?
there I am. Sorry, I was verklempt for a minute.
Yeah, I thought you were all broken up. I thought you were like,
talk amongst yourselves. I'm verklempt.
It was beautiful. We're back. Oh God.
Yeah, but you got to. I mean, like I said, man, in the whole aspect of the whole thing, I mean, you gotta realize like how special this has become. You know what I mean? It's just like I said, to take something that not a lot of people understand. First off, as far as the toy collecting, you know what I mean? Adult toy collecting, to finally have something where it's not something as general as like, yeah, I collect action figures and you collect action figures, but something that has something where you can express yourself artistically, where people can enjoy and people can actually, there's no judgment in it. You know what I mean? Where you don't feel everything that, like I said, in any way that you express it is something that people can enjoy and enjoy with you. You know what I mean? And to start with something so small and for it to grab a community where, like I said, people cannot even imagine now ever missing something
Anthony.
like this. You know what I mean? Like, it's so cool.
and now we have DJ Swig.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now we have DJ Swig. Yeah. I mean, it's so cool, man. Just like I said, just to see where it all started, the roots of it all. And like I said, I mean, there would be nothing really without Jeremy and Joe putting this show together, man. So, like I said, hats off to those guys each and every year for doing the job that they do, and all the vendors that come out and who make the hauls from long distances, from overseas, from, you know what I mean, from every place that they come from to make this yearly,
pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage, really, to be part of this, man. So freaking cool.
And then you still have that main floor. And we say all the time, like, come for the figures, stay for the people. And it's true. The people are what makes the community, for sure. But it's awesome to have this show grown to where it's grown. And now we're at the third year at this venue, and it's, filled to the max. And we've got toy YouTubers from all over the country flying in for it. And everybody talks about it with this reverence because it's so much fun and so cool. But you still get to go back to what it came from. Like, you go back to that show floor and look at people's tables and look at the work that they did. And it still comes back to that,
Yeah.
Even to the people who aren't customizers, but like me, that just appreciate it and love it so much. You can still get back to that same set of roots.
Yeah. And the thing that I love about it more than anything too is that LegionsCon is a show unto itself. Like, it isn't like you didn't say, oh, well, I remember when LegionsCon started at SDCC. You know what I mean? Because really, if you think about it, if they kind of tried to do something like that at a show as massive as SDCC, or let's say New York Comic Con or something like that, it's almost like you'd be lost in the mix of it all. You know what I mean? Where this show is so specific in what and who it brings to this show, that like I said, that's why the after parties are so amazing, because like I said, there's not one person, there's not anybody there that, like I said, showed up for the exclusive Transformer figure or the, you know what I mean? Or like I just came for the, the G.I. Joe, exclusive or whatever. And now I'm out because I don't really hang with these people, or I don't collect Legions or something. Like, everybody comes for this, you know what I mean? And it just, like I said, once you start meeting the community, and especially for the newcomers, all those people that are first timers or are going to be first timers at LegionsCon, I mean, you have no idea what you're going to walk into. And the thing is, just fucking drop all of your anxiety, because trust me, you're going to be hanging out with so many freaking cool people and just great conversations. And like I said, so many awesome tables and vendors and artists, and that are so open to like have great conversations with you. And just, like I said, just be real people to you, you know what I mean? And not make you feel like you're not part of our group, even if it's your first time. Everybody's with open arms. Yeah, these are some of my just a few of my community shots, just to show people what, like I said, what it's all about. And this, like I said, from 2021, when I went to 2021, I mean, like I said, I had a lot of great conversations, made a lot of great friendships with a lot of people. And by the weekend's end, I felt great. But this weekend, when I walked in, dude, fucking, it was, like I said, it was on, dude. Like, I felt so much more comfortable. I felt so much more part of the community. Like I felt like I was supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I was part of it. Yeah, Anthony, the man.
Nate.
Hell yeah.
You get real close with Trevor there.
Oh, you haven't seen close yet, bro.
There's Joe, the toy bro, right in front of you guys, right?
Yeah.
Nate, other Nate.
Yeah.
Additional Nate. Yes, Casper and
yeah.
Brad.
Fuck yeah.
There's Miller.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, there's Nikki. There was something really joyous about this one. I mean, there always is. Each year has its own personality.
Yeah.
And 2022 was definitely a cool. And I do kind of feel what you mean too, is that like 2021 will always be special. Like, I was at 2019, but I really didn't know anything about Legions hardly at all at that point, right? And I was there for ToyCon both days, really.
Yeah.
So 2021 was really my baptism by fire into the Legions community. It's where I met mostly everybody, interned for a day, all that. 2022, now I had been sort of growing through the community throughout the last year, had met people a few times, then had started the channel. So it was like 2022, I'd started to feel comfortable in that, like, hey, I'm just going to come downstairs in my slippers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like I said, once you shake off that first year's anxiety, or like that noob, pressure that, like, well, who am I? Or who are these people kind of thing? I mean, it's just, one of those things that, yeah, you're, like I said, you're definitely in the zone once you shake that off.
Yeah. And then it's just, you realize that none of that matters.
None of it matters, dude. So does it matter.
Anthony, that Toy Forge shirt is a great shirt, by the way.
Always Very is, helpful. Dude. Always is. Yeah.
There you go. Look at these guys. Yeah. And since then, Jeremy and Len, both full-time members of the studio now.
Which is awesome.
How crazy is that? Eric LeBron, the Kingmaker.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
And shout out to Len too, by the way. First of all, one of the best dudes you'll ever meet. A truly, truly good, with a capital G, human being.
Mm-hmm.
And look at how much work and love he put into the community for years. Mm-hmm. With Wolf King, he lifted so many other creators up, lifted people up, gave people a space to like create and sort of find their space in the community. The Wolf King displays at shows were always the most incredible displays. Nobody does stuff like they did. And all of that work and helping other people and now it turned into him being a member of the studio. Like,
And he named a sword after me. Thank you, Len.
yeah, yes, he did.
I got a head sculpt.
Yeah, you did.
I got an axe and a helmet.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's just amazing, dude. It's something, like I said, that every year.
Van.
Hell yeah.
Before there was ever a Purple Gang.
Pre-Purple Gang. Yep.
2 years before it.
Yep.
I think it existed, but they weren't as vocal about it.
I don't think purple was a thing yet, bro. I mean, I could be wrong.
Back then, they were the wagon gang, dude. Because all I remember is all those motherfuckers walking through LegionsCon with their wagons, dude, like loading up the show. That was there. They had that U-Haul that they had to take back. Remember? They had like a U-Haul trailer, dude, that they put all their shit in, dude. I was like, you guys are crazy, bro.
Well, that's because Ryan Zarg's room, he couldn't walk the fuck around.
I got a rock. You're awesome too, Trevor. We love you.
It's not like his shots aren't on all the fucking packages.
Yeah. Hey, come on, Trevor. Stop.
I can't even get my Jersey Devil yet.
Show him the cup again. Thank you. Oh man, no, like I said, man, it's just something that, like I said, from the studio to all of the team members to every vendor to every part of every friend in the community, it's something that, like I said, everybody should feel a sense of pride in. That, like I said, that we can actually pull this thing off every year without a glitch. You know what I mean? Without any bad times or something going terribly wrong, or you know what I mean? It's just fucking amazing.
Also, JD here. JD says, I hope to make more friends at this LegionsCon. You will. I guarantee you will. Totally. And I'll say, everybody says this, but like, if you see people like from live streams and stuff or whatever, go up and say hi to them, man. Like, everybody is there to do the same thing. Nobody is, mean mugging people or.
Oh no, dude.
Like,
I mean, I constantly have a resting bitch face, so don't let that intimidate you, dude. I'm fucking same. Yeah. I always look like I'm gonna kill somebody, but that's just me. That's just the face I have. But here's one thing, like JD. I mean, a lot of people, obviously, we know their names in the community, we know their names in the chat groups, or comments that we see in the cabal on posts and stuff like that. So we recognize people's names. I definitely do. Multiple names, probably hundreds of them. And a lot of people, like JD here, has some kind of avatar as his. If you walk up to any one of us, like I said, don't feel stupid about it. Be like, hey, dude, I'm so and so.
Yeah,
on the cabal, like, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I know. Because if you just like walk up and like start, I might be like, yeah, I was talking to dude. I totally did that the first couple of years where I was talking to people, blah blah blah. I remember in 2021, and how stupid is this? It sounds now. At 2021, in the little tiny lobby of the hotel that we were staying at, which was a shoebox. Everybody was in there and everybody was talking and mingling and stuff. And I started talking to somebody and was, having a conversation about this and that, blah, 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 blah. And then I walked away. And as soon as I walked away, I walked up to Jeremy and I was like, hey, Jeremy, I was like, where's Anthony Halseal? Because I knew his name and I knew we had communicated. And he was like, dude, you were just talking to him. I was like, what? I was like, I totally didn't even know that was him. Like, I was just having a conversation with a random dude. Like, there was, we were talking about mythics and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I turned around and was like, Jeremy, I was like, I said, did Anthony Halseal show up? He's like, dude, you were just talking to him. It's him right there. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, oops. I was like, okay. that like I said, and until you start getting real comfortable with the community, like, introduce yourself. Even if you have to do it multiple times, like, hey, I'm so-and-so. Like, you know, I mean, we don't know everybody. We do, but we don't. You know what I mean?
I called Anthony. I thought Anthony was Noah Pratt when I first met him.
There you go.
And he didn't say anything.
Somebody will have name tags if you don't Like if you just want to throw that on there.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, or like I said, just it's not. I mean, like I said, sure, it might seem awkward, but it's not. Just walk up and be like, "Yo, what's up, man? Like, nice to meet you. I'm so and so. Like, blah blah blah. Like, if you made a custom, or if you've made posts, or you're just new to the community, or just tell us who you are. That's the simplest thing to do. Just tell us who you are. It's not going to be weird at all. Like, we're going to be like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, I know who you are, or I don't know who you are. Fucking join us. You know what I mean? Like every person is welcome, dude.
And listen, I'll say this, Amber, since Legion's lady, she's become a diva. She's hard to deal with.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
okay.
Don't take it personal.
Yeah, don't take it personal. She treats everybody like shit.
Like garbage. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a shame to see what fame has done to her.
Exactly, dude. Seriously.
It's honestly crazy because that couldn't be any farther from the truth.
Literally the two nicest people
absolutely
literally will ever meet.
Yeah.
Rob says, hey, Hedgehog, you want to do a giveaway? I got some Spooky Fox and male Viking head sculpts we could give away. Not necessary, man. If you really want to, I'm happy to do it right now, but it's totally not necessary, man. But
I hear Amber in there laughing. She just got to the stream where we said that.
We love you, Amber. We love you. You know that.
Boom. He's
we
down.
got what? I didn't see. All right, then we'll do it. Here we go. Oh man, dude, looking at old, you know what? Let's just do this every week now until LegionsCon. It's just look at old pictures, old videos.
Oh, dude, I've got tons, bro. So yeah, I could freaking I could send pictures all fucking. What was another one I was looking at that it's one of those moments too where it's just like fuck yeah, like this says it all. Let's see.
Oh, Rob said that's what I was going to be passing out at LegionsCon, so I'm just mailing them out now. That's cool, dude. Awesome.
Nice.
All right. So hashtag Spooky Zorro 2026.
There you go.
Put that in the chat. Here, I will make a banner out of it. Give away. Stop. Giveaway. Hashtag Spooky Zorro 2026. Right? Right? There we go. Put that in the chat. Spooky Zorro 2026. Boom. Look at this. And we got a giveaway. The end of the show. No. You're gonna have me and LeBron furiously looking for our favorite LegionsCon photos. Where would be the easiest? Oh, you know what? I might have actually. We just got real quiet looking for photos. Oh, I have all the ones. I have the 2020. I have my 2021 photos queued up.
Oh, nice. Show them, dude. Let me see.
I think people saw some of those, though, right? Hold on. Here we go. Where's me?
Days of LegionsCon past is what this segment should
for
be.
Sure, dude. For sure.
Let me make sure I don't click on the wrong thing here.
Yes, and so we don't forget, huge giveaway happening in just an hour over on the Art by Ackerman channel for the 2,000 subscribers.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah, we're all.
there's a couple more from 2022 that are freaking pretty special moments, dude. Fucking super fucking awesome.
I'll run through a couple of these real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I did most of these last week, so I won't spend too much time on them. Boom! Intern for a day.
Yeah.
Not intern for a day. This is actually the Sunday of LegionsCon, but you can see McTavish in the background there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my shoulder. That's my backpack right there.
Nice. Me and Nikki.
Nikki.
Me and Bill. LegionsCon 2021, when there was still a bunch of masks around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Walter.
Yeah,
No
so
mask for
fuck
Walter.
that mask. I did not wear a mask. I even had it's funny because in some of the pictures you see, it looks like I have like a scarf or like a turtleneck on, but it's
Same.
really like one of those stretchy masks to pull up. I said, "Fuck, I'm not wearing this damn thing. I'm free, man."
Oh, hold on. I gotta go. Pizza's here. I gotta go pay for the pizza.
Go for it.
Tell us about the Otho, Ryan.
That is an Otho. I got that at Crashbox. He was selling it from his personal collection, so I was like, I don't feel like waiting for the Otho because this was how many years ago?
Fucking yeah.
So
How much did you pay back then for this Otho?
I don't want to say.
Oh god, was it that expensive, dude?
It was a little bit of money.
Yeah,
But this is probably the only figure that I paid that much for because
yeah.
I don't think I've gone that high for another figure.
Still a grail, dude, for sure.
Yeah,
As hard as this figure is still to find, or especially even back then it was fucking almost impossible to find him.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
do you still have him in package?
he was on display. I just like today actually I put him back in package because the Otho V2 Legacy's Otho is going on display now.
Nice. Yeah, that's such a cool thing. And you got it from a fucking awesome fucking person, dude.
Yeah, and I was
The Pinkertons are fucking super dope, dude.
I thought
Super fucking talented too. So dope.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see what he's bringing to LegionsCon this year because I know I listen to Nerd Rage. I know he's doing a lot of traveling for his job right now. So
yeah,
but I'm excited to see what he's got cooking.
You know, I'll tell you, man. A lot of the, I mean, there's been a big influx of diorama makers before. Like I said, from the first LegionsCon, it was like Crashbox, and that was it. Like there wasn't really anybody doing like a lot of dio stuff. Now you got Carver, you got freaking Crashbox, you got Duarte Studios, you got what's the Fox guy? No, what's the guy's name? The one that's got all the real like the affordable fucking dio pieces that he makes a
Lone
ton
Wolf
of
Labs.
shit.
Lone
There
Wolf,
you go.
yeah.
There you go. Lone Wolf. I don't know why I was thinking Fox something. I don't know why. But yeah, Lone Wolf Labs. I mean, there's a bunch of guys, man, that are freaking. I mean, I know wasn't Shelf Gravy there last year too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean those guys.
I forgot to say a memory from 2022. I actually picked up the casino dio from Crashbox.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And I think he only made 2 of those.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, classic Eric Miller shit right there, man.
Yeah,
dude, that was the custom of the
Frankenberry.
fucking of the show, dude, right there. That fucking Frankenberry was so dope, dude.
This is one of the best of all time.
So creative, dude. So creative.
Yeah, it's fun.
Such a fucking great custom, dude.
With the fucking cereal in the skull. Dude,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
attention to detail is
So great, dude.
so good.
Yeah. Even with like the pressure gauge on his earpiece thing,
Mhm.
dude. So good, dude. Man. Hatbox Ghost, baby.
Tongue Lashor.
Yeah, dude.
More Rich Kai's.
Fucking Rich Kai's, dude. I'm so glad before he kind of stepped away from it all that I have two of his customs in my collection, dude.
Nice.
Fucking love his shit, dude. Another one too that I'm very, very excited to see again this year because it's one of those things where now I'm like it's almost a guarantee like I'll buy something from his table is he Mike.
Nice.
Dude, his fucking dwarf customs rule, bro. I have 2 of his customs as well in my collection.
He doesn't sell those customs, right?
He usually only has like maybe 3 or 4 on his table that are for sale. Every year, he's only got maybe like 3 or 4 that he'll sell. I mean, he brings a bunch to the show, but he only sells like maybe 3 or 4 pieces. And every year, the first time I ever bought one was when we did that trip up in Sacramento, me and Walter, when we helped run that Mythic meetup up in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time I bought a He Mike custom. I bought it from him there. It was like, fuck, dude. I'm like, I've seen this guy's work for years, and I just can't not pass on it. Give me a second.
Oh, here's the. This is Eric LeBron right here.
Nice. Looks like a baby, man.
2021. That's it.
Yep, that was the year. You got those ones that I sent you, right?
Yep. Just let me pull these down.
So 2021, I was coming up to talk to you because I think we said hello. And then Walter was like, hey, we got to go. And you're like, I got to go, dude. And I was like, all right, man, I'll talk to you.
Oh yeah. Was it after the show or was it?
No, you had like just got to the hotel and Walter was already saying that you had to go to dinner because it was
you.
Nikki and Walter.
Yeah. That's when we ended up taking Nikki and we ended up taking Nikki out to dinner.
Yeah,
because it was one of those things where like it was like we had told people because it was funny because remember how everybody went to Mother's.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep.
Well, they had another place that they were going to go to. And it was some kind of like a small restaurant or whatever. And it was like, okay, everybody's going to meet up there. And then I forgot how it came, but me and Walter went and had lunch at that Mother's. And I was like, dude, look at the size of this place, especially because it had that big giant bar. And it was like, I mean, it was like a huge ass place. I was like, dude, why don't we tell everybody to come here instead? So that was our idea. We told everybody, dude, go to Mother's. Like, that's the place you want to go to. That other place is bullshit. Like, go to this place. So everybody that night ended up going there. But then when Nikki showed up, she was kind of like, she didn't really feel like I don't know if it was maybe anxiety or whatever.
Yeah,
and like, we didn't want to you know, kind of make her uneasy. And she was like, I just want to like go grab dinner somewhere, but I don't want to be like around a big crowd. So we were like, dude, don't even fucking sweat it. Like, so that's when Walter's like, dude, let's go. Let's take her. And we grabbed Dennis and a couple of us. And we went to like a intimate dinner, like away from everybody else, just to make sure that, like I said, she felt comfortable. And it was like, yeah, this is the right thing to do for her. And, you know, but that was, like I said, that was our whole idea to like bring everybody to the Mother's. And that turned out to be a fucking riot down there because we showed up afterwards and it was just, or the second night we went down there. And I mean, that was just a party. This was 2022. This was my +1. I invited Noah Pratt to his first and my first freaking intern for a day. So that was us in front of the studio. Obviously, you gotta get a picture in front of the awning. If you're a true fan of Four Horsemen Studios, you have to have this picture in your collection.
Look at this crew.
Yep. There's RyGon, freaking
Amber.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Amber,
Curtis.
fucking me and Walt, fucking Cullen, Noah, Big Greg's. Who's got the
They keep
Hellfire
mixed up.
shirt on? I can't remember his name.
Brent.
Brent, yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Look at this
There we
crew.
There it
What a
is.
Hell
great,
yeah.
what a great shot, man.
Hell yeah. Those good times, dude.
Legion's Lair shirt, nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he got
This is a
Not
great shot.
not many people have that shot, dude. I'll tell you right now, not many people have that shot in their collection. I was like, dude, I have to have this. This is the shot to have, bro. Shit, yeah.
1 second, sorry, I gotta.
And that's
I
crazy. This was during interns. It was kind of cool to
Yeah.
get this shot without a bunch of people like in the shot. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it was during like the module, like the breakout sessions.
yeah,
right?
yeah. This was
Yeah.
during the breakout sessions. Yeah. But still, I mean, you know how many people are milling
Oh,
around in that lobby
yeah.
area right there, especially right there. That's like the only real big space where a lot of people can kind of, you know, get together like in one single space, other than like outside in the parking lot. But yeah, hell yeah.
It's crazy to think what intern's going to be like. Like, because I know that with all the product coming in, like it gets a little more crowded each year, I feel.
Mm-hmm. And this was the last year they actually had G-Con at the freaking. There was a great shot,
Yeah.
dude, that Jeremy took with all of us back there, fucking partying and just having a great time. Hell yeah.
My wife is gonna kill me, guys.
Yep. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's such a fucking great year.
Take this down and hold on 1 second because it's fuzzy, but that's
Yeah,
Chase.
there you go.
You took the
Yeah.
same picture, dude.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Telling
Although
you,
this was
dude.
the year before.
Yeah, there you go. 2021, huh? Hell yeah.
Yep.
And that's my bald head.
Yeah, that's
Is
you
it?
right there.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's freaking great.
I only know because of the mask, but still, that's sweet, dude.
That's
Chase.
awesome.
Chilling on the couch at Four Horsemen Studios.
And it's crazy too to think 2021. That's like the full line right there. I can't even imagine like how many more. That's almost like triple the amount of figures on that wall that are available now. You know what I mean?
Cosmic Legions hadn't happened yet, even.
It hadn't even happened yet. Yeah.
No Figura Obscura.
Fucking crazy. Yeah. It's wild, bro. Can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Can't wait.
Fucking awesome, dude. Just a few more weeks, people. And like I said, it's gonna be, especially like I said, if you could only go back and do it again for the first time, man. And I envy those that are, like I said, finally coming for their first year and to just experience everything, especially those that get to experience starting Thursday with Intern for a Day, because that, like I said, that really makes it like the mythic week instead of just the weekend. Because I mean, you get Thursday studio, totally get to mingle with a bunch of great people. That way it kind of shakes off all that anxiety of like being around new people and who's who and, you know, kind of thing or whatever. Or I'm not really, you know, good around, I'm not good socially or whatever. That kind of just knocks that right away. And then just how amazing the studio is with how welcoming they are, all the crazy awesome shit that they show you inside the studio. I mean, it's just freaking. And then you go back to the hotel and it's like the lobby party's already starting, you know what I mean? It's like, and then it's, you know, people start having dinners together, people start mingling by 7:30, 8 o'clock, fucking it's party till the wee hours of the night. Everybody gets up. Fucking again, it starts in the morning. G-Con. That's an amazing 5 hours of just awesome reveals. Oh, the best picture, yes, from the hotel, yes,
Yeah.
I was in there.
Courtesy of Trevor 16 Shooter.
Fucking one of the best pictures of that weekend, dude. Hell yeah, all of us piled into that, and Trevor's like, "Everybody, look up." That's so great, dude.
That's great, man. Thanks for sending that over.
Is that Anna right there? The only one.
Yeah. It's Anna in front of me. Fucking
Thank
yeah. Travis, me, fucking Noah. That was Noah's homeboy right there in front of Noah with the plaid shirt on. I forgot his name, but yeah,
They have the same shirt almost.
And Heidi Bowles, fucking Travis's wife. That was so bitching, dude. I love that picture. Yeah, we were testing the capacity of that elevator that fucking weekend for sure, dude.
Travis is looking up. He's like, and his thought, I guarantee, he was like, "How can I get Anna to come back with me and Heidi?" That's what he was thinking.
Yeah.
So what was the rest of that story?
Yeah, that was it. Just like I said,
Nobody will ever know.
We'll never know. Fucking great shot, dude. That like I said, that speaks volumes of that weekend, and for sure 2022. That fucking testing the limit, yeah, for sure. Yeah, there was way too many people in that fucking elevator, dude.
One elevator, right?
One elevator, because only one worked that whole weekend. The other one was broken.
Because of shit like this.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, like I said, for all those newcomers, like I said, G-Con is an amazing experience. And then setup night is fucking awesome. Cause I mean, especially for the vendors in the room and us, finally breaking out and getting our shit together and putting our tables and getting the time really as vendors to kind of mingle amongst each other in that room without the rest of we're not welcoming to those people, but it's to kind of have our space and our time together to set up our tables and get our shit together and then kind of mingle around. And then, like I said, man, it's a fucking party all weekend long, man. It just never ends. It's just so much fucking fun.
I can't wait.
Can't wait, dude. Can't wait.
So my office is like 10 minutes max from the venue.
Mm-hmm.
So that week, anybody that gets in early, I might just be like shooting over around lunchtime, shooting over to the hotel to see who's around starting.
Yeah. Dude, there's people that are showing up on Monday, dude.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, I guess. I mean, I could see Wednesday maybe, but like, damn, Monday, dude. Like, that's insane, dude.
I'm gonna start. I'll start heading over for lunch at the hotel.
When are you guys getting there? That's the question. When are you getting to the hotel, Ryan? You and Amber.
So we're going Wednesday, and the reason for that is to just bring everything in, and we can just kind of relax. And then Thursday we'll probably mill about because she didn't get intern, so
what?
Yeah. So we'll probably go out to have lunch and shit, just kind of relax.
Yeah.
Obviously, hit me up. I'll be around for lunch.
Yeah.
I have something to do for work.
There'll be plenty of people already there, Ryan. I know Curtis and Darla will be there already, and you know what I mean. There'll be plenty of people to hang out with. How about you, John? When are you getting there? When are you actually getting there to the hotel to freaking stay?
Officially to stay, probably Friday. I don't think Thursday, but I'll be there Thursday. Thursday night, hanging out till at post that night.
Okay.
But then I'll probably drive home Thursday night and then come back early Friday morning.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then I like I said, my flight lands somewhere around 6:30ish on Thursday. So I should be at the hotel no later than 7:30. So that's when I'll be walking in.
Nice.
Then
I'll be there.
baby. Then it's on.
Let's do this giveaway real quick, and then we got to get out. It's dinner time in the Hedgehog household.
Yeah,
Same.
my mom and dad are just coming back from a craft show she just did with some food. So yeah, they'll be pulling in real soon. Let's go.
Here we go. Last chance. Good odds. Hashtag Spooky Zorro 2026 with the very generous giveaway from my friend and yours, Rob Zamora. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate you, brother. Hashtag Spooky Zorro 2026 for the Viking Spooky Zorro head pair. I believe it's a set. And we're going to draw it in 3, 2. Good luck. Here we go. Jesse Marshall.
Let's go.
Congrats, Jesse. Jesse's been hanging out hardcore.
Congrats, man. Hell yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you again, Rob. Rob, I guess Jesse should reach out to you, right, Rob? As far as getting that together. But thanks again, Rob. We're going to miss you, brother.
Yeah, big time, Rob. Big time, dude.
But listen, we'll be hanging out on the interwebs every week from now until 2026. So, there you go. Look at this. Circle of Life. Circle of Life. Awesome, man. Banner, take this down. So that's it. That's it's not a show. That was a conversation. That was a hangout time.
This is what SDL is all about, man.
Yep. So it's been fun, guys. I can't wait. We're only a couple of weeks away. A couple of weeks away. Circle of Life. Right, G?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, so here we go. It's 6:30 now. Everybody go to their corners, grab some dinner, grab something to eat, chill for a little bit. 7 o'clock, Art by Ackerman. Go to Curtis's channel. If you're not a channel member yet, number one, make sure you subscribe, become a channel member if you can. And 7 o'clock on the Art by Ackerman channel, Curtis is going to have a huge show, tons and tons of giveaways. I'll definitely be hopping in the chat there. And then, of course, 9 o'clock tonight, PGG is on again. I was checking out the Purple Gang Gang member stream last night. Ricky swung by. It was a lot of fun. And I'm sure it'll be more of the same tonight. But for now, it's been fun today, guys. Ryan, any last words, my friend?
No, just a couple more weeks until I see all your beautiful faces in New Jersey.
That's right. That's right.
What about you, late night?
Just wrapping up the last of my custom pieces and start getting geared and ready to go, man. Let's do it. Year 5, baby. Year 5.
100%. All right. With that, we will call an end to this SDL. Thanks again for hopping in the chat during the live stream. Thank you again to everyone who checks us out on the replay. And until next time, I got one thing to say. And it's actually this.
So I'll see you guys in November.